Okay, let's see who we get in. Give it about 5 minutes before people start calling in, before we get a hold of Reggie. So tonight we'll have Gonzoe, Rell, Reggie, and Wack Deuce, which I think will be a good one. I think it'll be a good one. Nick B, what's up? First one in here. Nick B, where are you located? Bomb from Denmark. Try more. Joseph Bailey. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us on a Saturday night. I know you guys probably got stuff you want to do. Enjoy the day or the night off from work if you had it. Heidi E, Outlaw Cody, Jerome Bailey, Taker Kane fan. Must be a wrestling fan. 7 Mile Rook. Scratch. Oh, no problem, Scratch. It's on its way up north to you. Brian Gregory. So we're just going to give it a couple of minutes. Probably right around 7 is when Reggie should probably jump on the line. And then I don't know if it's just going to be him and Gonzoe first or if it's going to be everybody. I'm like you guys. I'm kind of in the dark. Nick B. Oh, okay. St. Louis. Prentice Nolan, were you picked for one? If you did you send me your address? And if you did send me your address and then you haven't gotten it yet, then it must be on its way. Okay. Taker fan. West Coast Collective Podcast. I haven't seen you. Well, maybe I have. Nico Flaws. Ronald McDonald, that's my favorite guy. He likes doing a little stalker information on me. That's okay, UD style. How's it going? Jay Black, big time. Kadada, T-Band. I wish we could get one with her. Couple more minutes, guys. We'll just try to get people in here, and then Reggie should be able to connect, and then he will probably take it from there. I'm sure with the Gonzoe thing, I'm just gonna let those two talk for the most part. I'm gonna try to stay out of it and let them talk about whatever they're gonna talk about. Hustle Looney, Michael C. Yeah, we got a good amount of people on here really quick. Ask Gonzoe about his Arizona iced tea deal. Okay. Johnny Coop, we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're going to talk about, to be honest. Ronald McDonald. I don't know how you know about the Prius. Because the crazy thing is, Ronald McDonald, about the Prius, it's not even in my name. So for you to even look it up on some internet document shit, I don't know. You must be like across the street, like seeing where I pull out or something. I don't know what your stuff is, Ronald McDonald, but I still find it funny. I don't take offense. Prentice, let me scroll up and see. You were chosen? Did you Prentice, did you send me your address? If not, email it to me again if you were chosen. William Bailey, thank you. Ask Gonzoe, Wahimamuta. Okay. Let's see. Reggie should be checking in here in a minute or two. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. He just likes to have some people on here, so when he gets on. Hello? Hold on, Reggie. Let me patch you in. 1 second. Okay, Reggie, you're on. You're on live.
All right, what's up, fam? How you guys doing today? Everybody should be calling in. I told them about 7:05. So they should be calling in a few.
Okay. Will it be everybody at once, or is it going to be one person?
Yeah, it's going to be everybody at once. But,
okay.
You know, we'll control it. There ain't going to be no Joe Cool on there.
Yeah.
Stay all respectful. Everybody be cool.
Okay.
Yep. What's going on? Talk about something, John. Let's see what's up.
You tell me. How did have you talked to Nutso before? Or no, is this gonna be a first time discussion on live?
We talked to Nutso last week.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Nutso. I'm sorry, Gonzo.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Yep. I talked and just set it up and told him I wanted to come on the pound, come on the show.
Okay.
We need to clear this up. I can't have y'all out there thinking I'm no sucker, for lack of a better word. So I said we got to clear it up. If we cool, we cool. If we ain't, we ain't. So we going to see what happens. But other than that, that's all we talked about. But he seemed to be cool. We got the 313 family going to come on. I mean, Rell from the 313 live show. He had a little issue today with our boy Wack Deuce, but I'm pretty sure they're going to clear it up. I think I saw something on one of his page where there's some misunderstanding. But shit, Rell audience, they love him. They go hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he got it. Well, I can't say his whole family, but I'm talking about the elite group. He has a group called the elite group, and that's on his Facebook page. And it's like a secret society. And shit, you fuck with them, and that whole team attack you. And so we had to get that cleared up before his whole family attack my boy Wack under a misunderstanding. So we let them talk about it and clear that up and see what's up.
Yeah.
And we'll see. So they should be all tuning in. It's just 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Times right now. So they all should be coming in the next 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah. Andrea the Barker, you say nothing is secret on Facebook now. Well, but we all don't get to see it.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on. That's just their thing. You tell us something that was said on their Facebook page today. Maybe the Facebook people know, but when we say in secret, we're just talking about people in their family, but we know the government and everything can find out whatever the hell they want. Let me shout out some of my people.
Go ahead.
While we wait.
Yeah.
Not my people, Bomb1st people, but we all good. We all found. But I haven't talked to some of y'all in a while, and I've been noticing a lot of y'all been being real supportive. Prentice Nolan, Big Shot. Let me see. Oh, what up, D Block? D Block from the 313 is already in. I see him in Jersey Deep. I know those are big supporters of the fam over on 313. And so, what up, Mike White? I hate calling off names, but then when I miss some of y'all, I feel bad. So, Big Time, what's up, baby? Yeah, you've been on top of everything real good, Big Time. I appreciate it. King Third, what's up? Well, you can always go back and watch it. I see you say I missed the last interview with Joe Cool and them. So who was going off? Who was he going off on? Okay, that was L.A. Buck. We call him Young Buck. I call him Young Buck. I don't know all this L.A. Buck, original Buck, and all of that. I call him Young Buck. He did a few tracks. I think he did Boom Boom Boom. I know he did the LBC Crew, but they kind of robbed him for that. He was just a good dude, Crooked Eye with Akon. He's one of those dudes that just get with people, and people take to him, and they just like him. Ray J and all of them, and he's just all the way around with everybody. Since he was a young kid, since he was 15, 16. A good dude. I really hate that went down with him and Joe Cool. But that was kind of like a family thing, because he claims DPG as well. Somebody just chimed in. Who's that?
That guy Rell, baby.
313 live shows in the house.
What up, baby? What's going on with you? Good?
Real. Oh, I'm good, baby. I'm good. Just went to saw Grandma today in Compton. When I hung out with her for a few hours, and had to drop somebody off at the airport. And so, we had a couple of issues to deal with today, because I was just telling people, I said, man, you cannot mess with the 313 Live Elite family, because you mess with
loyal.
Man, God,
they are beyond loyal. It's a good thing, though.
Oh, man. Hey, that's the elite group. Only the elite the real motherfuckers that got minds of their own that, you know, you can't tell them no dumb shit and, you know, they got to follow your lead, or if they don't follow your lead, then, you know, you can't beat on. That ain't that type of group. And everybody their own man and their own woman in the elite family. So, you know, to get in there, you get screened real tough. And, you know, I got to shout out my man, D Block.
Yeah, I see he on the comment board already, so he's in the house. Him and your boy Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
One of your big
shout out Jersey D.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Jersey D. Everybody just don't know Jersey. That's my personal hitter for real. Ooh. They just don't understand it. It's deeper beyond, you know, this internet shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, Jersey. Let's talk about the Wack Deuce situation, because that's why I'm here. Let me get on the phone. Let's wait till Wack get on the phone. Okay. Yeah, all right. Get into all of that. Well, I guess you can get the background on it. You can get the background on it to say why. That's okay, go ahead. Why it happened was, okay, one member that was a part of the elite group is no longer in the elite group. You know what? She was gonna clean it up like that, Big Rell. Let's wait till he get on the so you want to repeat it. Okay. That's okay. Until they get on. I told them 7:05, so they should both be timing in the next. That's all good. I'm an early bird, so you know. It's all good. What's up, John? How you feeling, man? You good?
Yeah, doing good. How are you? How about yourself?
Great, man. Congratulations on hitting that 300 viewer mark, man. That's beautiful.
Oh, I appreciate it.
On the live stream, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just trying to outdo that other one, and we won't mention it, but you know which one.
Hey, you doing your thing. You're doing a good job at it. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, we ain't gonna say no names. You know, we don't want nobody to, you know, be mad and say we attacking them when we ain't attacking them. You know, that's just how shit is. You know, and certain individuals are, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Real talk.
What up, Ro Clark? How you doing, baby? Will Bailey. Shout out a couple of people. I learned this from you, Rell.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen Marquez. You got to shout them.
Good evening, gentlemen.
You got to shout them off.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up, Supreme, in this motherfucker? I see Supreme. What's up, Supreme?
Supreme, shit. He's a man.
That guy, I
don't want to be in one of his videos, I'll tell you that.
Man, I wish
check out his videos. I want a good laugh. Go ahead.
No, real talk. I wish the Supreme would go mainstream with it. I've been trying to get him to go in it and do what he do. But, you know, he ain't really into it like that. But all I gotta say is he will attack your ass. What's up?
Who that just checked in on us?
That's Gonzoe.
What up, Gonzoe? Gonzoe, the man, that's the IG man that know how to get some subscribers and get people to tune in on the IG. He had me tune in on that shit and watched it about 4 or 5 times. I wasn't even kidding.
What's up?
How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
We want 3 live on, and then we waiting on Wack Deuce to chime in on us.
Okay, cool. So, can y'all hear me? Cool. What's cracking, y'all? Hey, can I say something? Let me say something to Jay Black. Jay Black, suck my dick, motherfucker. You are the main motherfucker that always speak upon my name. You just can't stop speaking my name, motherfucker. I love you because you keep saying my name and putting me out there that's making me famous. I love that. You see, you hating motherfuckers, y'all just don't know. Y'all do more great than y'all do harm. So keep on, Jay Black, or whatever the fuck your name is, and keep shouting my name, because I love how you got my dick in your mouth. After you done sucking it, why don't you bring your mama and let her suck it?
We're going to tell Rell. We're going to tell Rell. We're going to tell Rell to be like, RJ, do not look at the board. Leave these motherfuckers alone.
Okay, don't look at the board.
Don't look at the
board. See, the difference with me and RJ is, right? RJ said the word nigger, and RJ shouldn't have said the word nigger. And,
you know, say that? Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on. We're gonna get to that.
We know you don't be on this shit.
We gonna. But this is the thing. I honestly don't care how much the RJ apologizes or strategy. You said nigger.
Mm-hmm.
You said how you really felt. The alcohol was in you, and you bought it, and you just said what you said. Now, I know RJ, and I know RJ's probably watching the video right now and probably saying, you know what, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna get him. But all I can say is, you gotta bring some ass and kick some ass. So if that's what you really want to do, we can do that. But it ain't gonna go that route. You know what I mean? But I honestly think that he gotta. There's no coming back from that. That nigga word is killed so many people's careers. And honestly, I think it killed his career. What's going to happen is, Jesse is going to have to, separate himself from RJ publicly and just let RJ keep on doing what he do behind the scenes.
You can look at that John Pass stuff like we've been talking about all week, and you can tell that that's RJ written all over.
Yeah, that's.
So
that's
he's gonna be doing it. He's gonna be trying to do it in the the dark scene, but he's still with JMX. Hey, we call JMX Gonzoe, and then we ain't trying to break up this relationship because we know he's cool. But his boy RJ Bonds got on the show with us, right? And and he got so mad at one of the people that were tapping him, and we all gonna get tapped, Gonzoe. You gonna get tapped, but we can't look at it.
Right.
I get tapped on this show. Lord believe if I go in on Jay Nick's show, I'll really get tapped over there. And then even a few of Rell, not the elite people, not the elite group, but this other family, they kind of tap me. So we all get tapped. But we was getting tapped because, we was killing it. We did like a 4-hour stream just talking about all that bullshit, and you killed Pac bullshit, right?
Right.
I was just answering all these questions, going at it. We're going back and forth, telling different versions and everything. And he got so mad at one of the people that was talking about him on the board. He said, I forget what he said, but anyway, and John probably can get it. And we got it. It's on Rell's show and it's on our show, Bomb1st. But he said, shut up, you nigger.
Oh, no. Hey, all you got to do, Go watch the video. It's up on my page, and you'll hear him personally say "nigger." It's on my video titled "Your favorite YouTuber says the N-word."
Yeah. Now you know me. You know me. Everybody think I'm this hard, tough guy and all that, and I'm not. And you know me. I've been trying to say, "Come on, man, come back over here. Let's clean it up." Man, we're gonna help you clean it up with the people.
Right.
He's like, fuck y'all. I ain't talking to y'all. Y'all ruined my career. And we like, fuck, ruin your career. You said it. I'll see your ass in 5 years, Reggie. I'll take my shit back in 5 years because your ass going to jail for 5 years. I said, okay, RJ. Whatever. You want to keep it like that? All right. It's all good.
Ain't no coming. It's funny that we on this topic because I was just, I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I was thinking like, it's a lot of white people that's cool, you know what I mean? But they're human. So what really goes on in their head, you know what I mean? And sometimes what's in the subconscious mind comes out like that. I mean, RJ, he said what he felt. You know what I mean? If he said that, oh man, and let y'all catch them and say that shit on the interview. Oh my God, It's over.
It's over. Hey, but the bad thing about it, Gonzoe, and I know you don't be following this that much. We was on the show talking about. I was trying to get him to apologize for calling the guy Ben Crump a monkey. I was like, man, you need to apologize for that. You losing a lot of viewers because people know you said it, and you need to clean this up, dog. I was like, you need to clean this up and, just apologize to the people. People, everybody fuck up. And, just explain why you said it and apologize and move on. I said, everybody ain't going to forgive you, but you may get 20-30% of the people that will. Oh, no, I didn't say that. I said birds. All right, bro. All right. And then later on in the interview, we talking and going over his different bullshit theories and, he trying to sell his DVD and all that. And then anyway, later on, he didn't get mad at me. Well, Now he mad at me, and I didn't say it, but he mad at me now. You know, he think I set him up or whatever. But anyway.
You can't set nobody up to say that shit.
Exactly.
Well, you can't set nobody up to say that.
You let Jesse attack your boy. you attack your boy just because I was throwing a jab at him. And we're gonna clear it up. We're gonna talk about it, and then y'all can take it where y'all want to take it or whatever. But me and Gonzoe are cool now. So I know y'all, you know, people get mad and say, "Oh, y'all ain't cool." Okay, whatever. Me and him know what's up.
Mm-hmm. Man, we always been cool. You know what I mean? But things get said, and people gonna defend themselves. That's human nature. You know what I mean? But as far as me having a problem with him, I'm not gonna let the internet just act like it's something that it's not. Like, that shit ain't never been a problem. It ain't a problem right now. You know, we off that.
Exactly. Well, I guess you don't even talk about it. That's what you said. That's what it is. We ain't going to even go into it. So, you know, I just, you know, like I said, I'm one of those that believe. I guess it's on call this whole week. Y'all call it March Madness. I'm be this is Reggie Apology Week. And I apologize with you. I apologize with you this week, so I'm saying it. I said it over the internet, so I apologize over the internet.
And you know, I said some shit too that, you know, just out of the reaction.
Some shit. You said a whole bunch of
a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? But I want to apologize for that too. You know what I mean? But I had to defend myself. That's just a normal human reaction, just as he did. So, you know, that's why.
Like I said, you was listening to JMX because he put salt on it. You never said that, and so, but in my opinion, I think you was listening to JMX, and he put salt on it because all I said was he wasn't around. Shit, you could have said, nigga, you was only around him for 9 months, which is true. You only knew Pac for 9 months.
Well, I mean, we all. I mean, honestly, I did too. You know what I mean? That's. You know when he got out, we went on that. I mean,
right on the tour
from that point
in Louisiana.
Exactly. From that point till he passed out, till he passed away. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, again, this internet shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's a lot of people that's really just keeping some shit going that's really not that. You know, they're complicating some shit, putting all these conspiracy theories and shit, and at the end of the day, it's just all for a check. You know what I mean? And if they could use Reggie's name, my name, or whoever else's name to get people to click on the fucking story, that's what they're gonna do, regardless if it's true or not. So, you know, it's funny how, you know, RJ, I always thought of him as a private detective type of guy. But then, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, like doing your research like that, like on some private detective type of shit. So I'm like, how does he fit into all this puzzle? I mean, this puzzle, like, I never understood that. But it's funny how if you let somebody talk, my family said, just let him talk. You don't always interrupt him. Let him talk. He gonna say something that's, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker said, nigga. What?
He said it. He said,
no,
he didn't say nigga. He tried to say he said nigga, which I don't even know why he thinks that's cool. And that's what, you know, I try to tell rappers and people and us as black folks, we got to watch it around our white friends when we use that word because they think it's acceptable. Because he really said, I didn't say nigger. And I said, with the yoke, I said nigga. I said, nigga, no, you didn't. And I just said it.
Right.
I know people, but, you know, that just come off our words. That just come off my tongue. I don't mean anything by it.
It's the context, though. It's the context. You know what I mean? He said it in the context of being derogatory towards whoever said it. And you know, he knows as a middle-aged white man, like, that's ridiculous that he would use that as a defense. You know what I mean? I haven't heard it, but, you know, none of my white friends got the pass to say nigga.
They can't say it. They just can't.
Nope.
You just can't.
Nope, not in the rap song or nothing.
Man, as much as we love Eminem, and y'all know black audience love Eminem, because we certified him, and then y'all went and bought all the records, which y'all do for everything.
Yeah.
Y'all certified. I mean, the black certified, and the white, y'all go and support it like a motherfucker. And so we did Eminem like that, right? When he said it. And much as we love him, and I love Eminem Day, I don't turn when Eminem come on. I love him. Okay, Mr. True Boy, you don't like Eminem, but I do. But anyway, yeah. Easy 808. Oh man, see, I wish y'all boy JMX stopped putting up those bullshit ass videos and stuff like that. We got to get him in contact. That's why I told Rell, I said we got to get RJ back in the game because Easy 808 and the Road Killer and motherfuckers like that. They keep coming over here and trashing our board and talking head about us doing bullshit out because they bored. They won't go over there.
We gonna say this though, and I've never been the one to bite my tongue, but a lot of that audience, I was saying it for a long time, a lot of that audience is racist. So a lot of them, they cool with the RJ saying the nigger word, so it didn't bother them. If RJ came back tomorrow and went over there and did several videos, shit, them motherfuckers would love that shit. Real talk, they would. And they would accept him in with open arms and say, okay, we forgive you. You didn't say nothing wrong type shit. I've been saying this shit.
I heard he lost 1,000 viewers one day, and the next day went back up 2,000.
Right.
Yeah, because those were the racist people. Exactly. Yeah, those were the racists is coming in because they want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay, well,
exactly.
Right.
Because he's infiltrated. He's infiltrated a circle that is sacred to us. You understand? And it's crazy for him to even he shouldn't even have that word in his thought process. He should know his boundaries. And if you talking about anything that's linking yourself to Pac in a positive way, you know what I mean? That word right there, that's a death sentence. You know what I mean? But now, it's sort of like, a double agent. Like, this shit is sacred. You know what I mean? It's the white man, middle-aged white man, to get in the Tupac circle and fool us, nigga. It's, you know what I'm saying? And still have that mind frame. It's sort of like a slap in the face, like I told you, these niggas wasn't that smart, or excuse me, these niggers was, you know what I'm saying? In actuality, it's just, it takes a minute for motherfuckers to actually break trust with a motherfucker that ain't really done nothing to us. You know what I mean? Conversations have to be broke down and be like, what? You said what? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's strike two. Okay, now that's strike three. Now we got to talk about it. Feel me? So, niggas saying that nigger, come on, bro. You can't really get no pass for saying that. It's really no explanation for saying that. Not RJ. He ain't Puerto Rican, Dominican. Feel me? I take an Asian motherfucker like my nigga Big Baller, right? He be saying nigga all the time, and I don't really, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga though. You feel me? But he live in LA with me, like they're doing nigga shit, but not fucking RJ. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't finna go in my lawyer's office. He like, what's up, my nigga? Like, what?
Yeah.
Hell no, nigga. That's what RJ looked like. Like, he looked like a private investigator type, lawyer, accountant type nigga. So he shouldn't be using the word nigga. He should be using very professional words and taking that approach. But trying to be one of the homies and shit and I said nigga. Like, what? That's nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I got y'all, and I don't want to spend too much time on them.
Fuck RJ now. Yeah, I ain't fucking with RJ now, nigga.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You a racist, nigga.
So what you working on, Gonzoe? I just talked to Wack. He about to call in. Cool. Yeah. But what you working on right now, Gonzoe? Tell the people what you working on.
Right now, I'm working on. I got a compilation with 35 songs on it. People from all around the world. You know what I mean? It's called 50 Niggas. It'll drop. It'll drop Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Definitely gonna chart. We got hella pre-orders up already. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's on it. But I'm really working on my Killmatic project is coming out in the summer with Tech 9 on it. I got Al Pacino on it. I got a plethora of people on it. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of features on there, but I'm not really sure what all songs is gonna make it yet. Just because a nigga got a big name don't mean that I'm gonna use the song. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna drop something on Tuesday and don't have the album finished yet?
Oh no! The album on Tuesday is finished.
Oh, that one's finished. Okay, you got
that's a compilation. But my Killmatic project is gonna drop in the summer. and I'm not done with that shit. I'm you know, like in the finishing stages of that.
Yeah. Hey, so we on some hate Noble shit right now. We are. We don't want to be on that.
Fuck Noble.
We are, but we are.
Noble.
But I'm asking, how did that come across? And I don't remember. Matter of fact, I wasn't even in the loop like that then. I was just still security then. So, how did you get pulled off the Hail Mary song? Because as I remember hearing something about you was on that originally. Do you know the politics behind that? Because I know you still be talking to. Is it because Ice Cube wasn't going to approve it, or what?
Nah, man, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Actually, it was. It was. I don't really even know the politics behind it. But I know. I
know Pop fuck with you. I know it's cool.
Oh yeah, No. It wasn't that because I got on the song "Die," and I got on the song "This Life I Lead." And what happened was I got a deal on Priority. Shout out to my nigga Ben Baller. I got a solo deal on Priority with the contingency of, you know, Pac being on my album. You feel me? So Pac was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to be on this album. So those songs was originally supposed to be mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when Q found out about the shit, he kind of like got Ben fired because Priority signed, you know, he didn't have me sign as a solo artist. So he told him that they would never get an Ice Cube album if they put my album out. So they ended up selling my contract to Mercury, and my shit came out on Polygram Mercury. And, you know, that's how all that shit happened. Sharitha worked it out to where I didn't get dropped, and she made him give me some more money, you know what I mean? So I ended up winning. He was just mad, and it, you know, it was a really bad look on him because we was just some kids trying to eat. He was already rich at that time. He got Ben fired, and just, it was a messy situation, you know what I'm saying? But Sharitha made it all good by, you know, getting me some money out of the whole shit, some more money, I should say.
Yeah, matter of fact, Sharitha, I got to get you on the phone later on in the week, you know, just on a private conversation, because she was like, Reggie, what's going on with you and Gonzoe? That was a good young man. I like Gonzoe a lot. I like him and Carl.
She did. She said that on the phone with us.
Yeah.
So This Life I Lead, I ended up on that song, but that's the song that I got took off. And what happened was Athene had called me, and her lawyer, Athena, had called me and was saying that they wanted to put T.I. and Ashanti on the song and use the song for the Pac's Life soundtrack.
Oh.
And I was like that. She said, but you're still gonna get your writers and you're still gonna get your publishing.
That's what I'm trying to explain to people. The one thing that the state did, even though when we took FKG and put her on one of the songs and all those people, the people that was originally on the song, they still paid. They still made their money. They still got the publishing and everything. That's what a lot of people don't know about the song. Even Top Dog, when we put Top Dog on Snoop verse on that All About You, Snoop still got his money and still got paid, you know, whatever the state was going to pay him. I don't know. Y'all always get on us about artists saying that they wasn't paid on the Pac stuff and all of that. What y'all don't know is they get their checks from who?
Man, I know I got paid on everything, and I still get paid to this day. And shout out to T.I. and Ashanti, because shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just business, man. You got to keep throwing shit at the wall. Something's going to stick. You can't be all personal and emotional about the shit unless the nigga cross you.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, y'all go ahead and talk. I'm going to call and make sure my boy Wack got the right phone number. And so, John, oh, there he is now.
Yeah, nigga, that's my nigga right there, though. Wack, nigga, we got, if the wall, nigga, we got stories.
Hey, what's up with you, bro?
Huh?
It's me right here.
Yeah, we heard you. He said, what up, what you got?
We heard you.
Man, I'm chilling, brother. Just chilling, man, on my way to Dick's Sporting Goods to give my son a parachute, get his speed up for these niggas.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so Wack Deuce is on the phone, y'all. I don't know if y'all been following it.
Deuce.
We mainly did this, the calm, real his followers out. He got like, I don't want to say a cult, 'cause that ain't the right word. But he got a group of people that follow him. The family. They worse than a family, because my family don't fight like his people. My family be like, oh, okay, you going to jail, huh, Reggie? Okay. Yeah, but anyway, they've been on my boy Wack, and I was like, what the hell? What's going on? And Wack was like, man, what's up? What I'm waking up to? And so I said, Wack got on the phone themselves, because they communicate with each other, and they worked it out. But then I still was like, wait a minute, hold on, because I'm in the family and I'm reading that shit. I was like, wait a minute, we got to do something. Y'all got to talk. Y'all got to let everybody know it's all good. So y'all go ahead and talk and tell everybody what's up, and then I'll let
let's tell the politics.
I'll let
let's tell the politics of it all.
Yep. Go ahead.
Let's tell the politics of it all. What happened was my manager got a call at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, from somebody blowing my manager up, and my manager is like, "Yo, what's up? This person really needs to talk to you. Who is Cat? I'm not gonna, keep her name a secret. It's Cat Eyes Philly." Who got in contact with my manager and said, yo, they need to she need to get in touch with you real bad. It's real important. It's real important, right? So I'm like, motherfucker, it's like 6:30 in the motherfucking morning and you calling me, but somebody got to tell me something that's important. Is it chat? That's the only thing that could be important this time of morning. Somebody calling me to get in contact with me. So I get in contact with Cat Eyes, really like, what is going on? So she like, yo, Wack Deuce ain't no good. I'm like, what you mean Wack Deuce ain't no good? Holla at me, baby. Talk to me. Really? Well, he hit me up, on the FaceTime thing, and just was basically like, yo, I was trying to shoot his shot. I was just basically saying, go with family.
I gotta say bye-bye to somebody. Bye-bye, Yeezy 808. Bye, motherfucker.
Fuck you, Yeezy 808. And suck my dick, Yeezy 808. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, now here we go right here. Okay, so, I'm just basically like, well, yeah, he tried to shoot his shot, this and that. I'm like, okay. And Noble family, that's who he rolling with. He ain't doing, you and him, y'all have something set up. He ain't gonna do that with you. Because Noble don't want him to do it, and he said he ain't gonna do it. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. So then, bam, she hit me with this famous line. She told me that Gonzoe said this shit before, and she told me that Wack Deuce said this same shit. But then I'm thinking back, wait a minute, motherfucker, you saying this same exact shit before any of these guys even came into the picture of how you felt about Reggie, right? And you was making him very known about Reggie. So how you felt. Now, all of a sudden, these niggas is saying the exact same shit that you saying. So I had to think about that, like, wait a minute. 2 and 2 ain't adding up to 4. You know what I'm saying? This shit adding up to like 16. So, me and Wack, I hit Wack up on the content of what she was saying, like I say, on that Tuesday or whatever. And Wack, it was a situation where we just got a misunderstanding. We got the communication, cross, he didn't get at me in a timely manner. And, he was also probably looking at me to get with him at a timely manner, and it just didn't happen. So, right. I just say, you know what? It's Friday. I ain't heard from Wack. You know what I'm saying? Let me go on and say what I had to say about it. And, because now it's going to make me go at Noble even 10 times harder, because that was my whole mission. It's like, okay, Noble, you want to play this game, so let me really attack your bitch ass the way you need to be attacked. And, and that's how I went at it. And then, bam, the phone call started calling in, the realest call. Yo, Rell, what up, man? Calm down. What's going on? And I'm like, nah, really, it ain't. At my man, if you really listen to the video, it's directed mainly at Noble. And that's what it's at. So Reggie called me. What's up, man? You got me woke up to this, you got me woke up to that. But I'm like, well, we done already spotted this. Me and Wack done Done talk. Who that coming in?
No, that's Gonzoe.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, so me and Wack, we done sat down, we done chopped it up, we done said what we said on it, and he said, nah, man, it wasn't even like that. And he broke it down there, but it was on some groupie shit on her end, right? So I'm like,
let me tell you what happened, man. I didn't call that lady. Honestly, I thought that she works for you. Because when you added on the Facebook thing, everybody was saying you work for your family, right? Your family, right? And she did the same thing. And I just said, okay, I appreciate the love, right? And then my fucking the little video shit was wrong. I didn't even answer it the whole time. I didn't know who it was, and I couldn't tell no ticket. I was doing music or whatever. And then it stopped, like, you call, like, ended or whatever, and you call right back. So I mean, what the fuck is this? And I answered it. So I could tell her, their grandson no good. I was fucking with I'm married. And even if I wasn't, I wouldn't smash her. Yeah. But, so I answered it like, hello? And she's like, hey, we just wanted to welcome you to the family, man. And we appreciate it. And I'm like, all right, you sound good, She asked me, like, oh, how close was me and Fatal? And, like, some other shit. We ain't talking about no Reggie or nobody else. And let me say something about that. I know Reg put us all together. Why the fuck would I tell somebody who I'm thinking working with you, I ain't fucking with you, and you don't fuck with this person? That's crazy. But it is right. I was wrong a couple of minutes. She said some weird shit to me, so I ain't just say she was trying to shoot a shot, but it wasn't nothing about what we got going on, really. She asked me what I like to do for her.
Hey,
you sound muffled, baby. You sound.
Yeah, we got you.
You sound muffled, Wack Deuce.
Right, your phone kind of messed up. Your phone kind of messed up.
Yeah, your phone. Yeah, sound muffled. It better?
Okay, it's better now. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the weird one, I kind of threw me off. Well, I felt like it was some groupie shit because I told her, we all tight, just like I said on the show. And then she said, hey, well, yeah, that's cool, okay. Well, what you like to do for fun? So I'm like, what I like to do for fun?
Uh-oh. That woman too old for you. Don't you know she your grandmama?
Man. Right.
Hey, Jersey, you used to hearing that type of DMs, huh? Maybe she been here for somebody's mother. I saw some DMs where somebody's mama was coming at a nigga like that. Like, man, that woman.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do I do for fun? And she was like, yeah, I mean, but that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, bro. So I'm like, okay, well, I got something to do. Why? You know what I mean? So it tripped me out when Rell, you sent me the message, you was like some shit, what do we do? I said, I never said no shit like that. I never said I wasn't going to do what we already said we was going to do. I don't know where the hell it came from, because I never had a conversation like that with nobody. You know what I mean? I did say, no, whatever we don't know, but I'm like, wait, what? So fast forward a couple of days, like I said, due to time management, we didn't get together, and I hear niggas, hey man, they got to talk about you sending messages to some lady or some female. Like, what? Nah, man. I ain't never, before I was married, I ain't never taken a bitch. Ever.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Wack, we all heard you, but they had a little hard time hearing you because the phone was a little muffled. But the bottom line, Bomb1st family and 313 family and, family is Rell and Wack. Is all good. It was a big misunderstanding when somebody got in the middle of some stuff and was throwing some gasoline on some fire. And it mainly was because I think her hatred for me, but it's all good because she was a big JMX supporter, and she never could say
she was.
Rell was cool, and me and Rell was cool, and so I hate that it went down.
The only reason why I even took the call initially because I didn't know who it was, so I didn't answer when it sounded like not even 10 seconds to call. Right back.
Hey, Wack, you always, your voice always the strongest on here, and we got to get you on a better phone or a better location because
let me talk about
you're gonna be mad at yourself when you hear this over.
Because you sound like you on the water, baby. Yeah. Like you on the water.
Yeah. Man. So we're gonna hold up with you and Rell. We're gonna let Gonzoe talk a little bit more because I don't want to, because Gonzoe got a big audience out there, and we want to get him on and off. But for y'all that just joined the party a little late, what me and Gonzoe were saying, hey, we ain't gonna talk about it because I don't want y'all going looking for it. And you know, me and Gonzoe are good. I said some stuff to him I said something that was directed at somebody else, and we took it the wrong way. So we calling this show the Apology Show.
Yeah.
Gonzoe apologizing to each other, and Rell and Wack is working their shit out. And it was all about, well, no, we ain't gonna call it the Apology Show. We're gonna call it the Misunderstanding Show. And I'm sure y'all come up with some better words for me later. But yeah, so for all of y'all that's out there that think that me and Gonzoe will see each other when he have a bad day, nah, he done had a bad day and he all good.
No, man, you know what? On some real shit, the whole thing with me, man, I'm trying to get this money up. Feel me? Like I'm back. I'm back.
We gotta talk about that too. So don't forget to let's talk about that other situation, that great idea you had.
Gotcha.
Hey, can y'all hear me better now, Reg?
Yeah,
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're a lot better now.
Oh yeah.
I'm just back to the basics, man. Like it's a whole lot of nonsense that people are focusing on. You know what I mean? And leaving a whole lot of money on the table. You know what I mean? And cats like RJ, they not missing none of it. You know what I mean? They getting all of it and creating the conversation. You know what I mean? Creating the conversation, keeping the conversation going, turning us in. I mean, it's a whole thing that's going on right now. I mean, I don't want to say the word because it's evident, but it's a book by Damon Dash that just got put out called Culture Vulture. And it's like the coldest shit in the world, and it's explaining how,
I don't use that word.
you know, I mean, we've been saying it. We've been saying it. You know what I mean? Everybody's been saying it, but it hasn't been broke down in the text yet, so you can read it and identify with people like a sickness. You know what I mean? And you know, it's like and it's a sickness to some degree. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like a con man sickness, to where he really think he got us fooled. You know what I mean? But it could be just the same of Tupac or Bigfoot. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? It's just something of interest. But this is not something that he really give a fuck about. He could never say that word if he really gave a fuck about it.
Man, Gonzoe, is Wack still on the phone? I don't know if Wack went to get a better phone.
I'm here.
Okay. What y'all think about that fool? And we ain't going to talk too much about it, so don't go on it too long. But that motherfucker Lil Xan doing this in Park, and then now he's doing shows doing California Love. Doing shows. Can I
answer that first? Can I answer that first, man? Let me say this real talk.
All right.
I feel that any of these young niggas, you know, that's coming out here, these, you know, rainbow hair wearing motherfuckers and anybody else, you know, disrespecting Pac, calling Pac boring and calling Pac a bitch ass nigga. I honestly feel that they should be dealt with by the older homies, you know what I'm saying? And they need to be dealt with and it needs to be put on camera of these niggas being dealt with. Well, not even put on camera, but it needs to be known that these niggas was dealt with, to the fact of, okay, this shit will never happen again because these young niggas is very fucking disrespectful to a legend that they will never sell half the records that this man has sold, and they will never achieve half the fame that this man has created. And 21 years, 22 years down the line, these motherfuckers will never be heard of again, be has-beens, while this man, it'll be 44 years later, he'll be still this icon, this legend that's still getting talked about in colleges. So I feel that all the homies like Jay Prince handled this little rainbow head wearing rainbow colored head motherfucker, went and shut his show down. I feel that all the homies should be going to shut these motherfucker shows down.
Yeah. And I don't even want you to speak on it now, though, Gonzoe, unless y'all got something real good to say, because I don't want to give this nigga too much credit. Well, he ain't a nigga, but
all I got to say is,
Go ahead, then.
Okay. It should be handled. That's a good thing, because it needs to be handled, because these motherfuckers, like, I seen an interview with Lil Yachty. You know, he said he didn't listen to Pac's music, right? and he was talking about, well, I talked to the little guy, and I told him, you fucked up right now, but don't worry about it. They'll get over it, and you'll be cool. Look at me, I got over it. So what is the nigga saying? Nigga, these niggas ain't gonna touch you. Just right now, you get a little flat, and it'll be dead down in a couple of months. We gotta stop these little young niggas from feeling that they can say what they want to say about Pop. Be just respectful.
Let me break this down. Let me break this down real quick. On some real shit. Listen, these niggas don't really be feeling like this about Pop, bro. Let me break this shit down.
Okay.
All this shit came from inside of Complex magazine. You understand?
Right.
All this shit came from inside of.
Oh, I think we lost him. His phone went dead.
I'm about to drop out.
Yeah, that was Gonzoe. His phone must have went dead. He'll call back. Go ahead. So, okay, let's get off a little there because I don't even want to talk. I don't want to give that man too much credit. Y'all like
yeah, like I said, right. We gonna take care of it. I'm gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
There you go. Enough said right there. Enough said.
Okay.
Yeah, we doing helping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that's giving them what they want.
Exactly. So let's see. Let's ask some questions. I'm going to find some questions for y'all, and then we can. Oh, there you go. There go Gonzoe.
Yo, my bad.
Go ahead. We waited for you. Go ahead.
Okay, bam. Complex magazine. You got the nigga DJ Academics. That's up in there, right? Academics, you know, he's looking for a way to make more money. You feel me? So, like, you got the little young guy, the new guy that just said fuck Pop. So you got guys that say for 5,000, you come in there 5,000, you get a DJ Academics interview, and he gonna tell you the best way to fucking get a buzz right now. Either you gotta jump on the fuck Tupac train, or you gotta jump on the they gotta think you gay train. Those are the two marketing tools that niggas is using in hip hop right now. So you know, it comes down to a point where these niggas this the one nigga from the projects, my nigga. He is saying anything to get out the project. You feel me? These niggas is trying to sell a record, a mixtape, and it's usually coming from somebody that's trying to sell that story. And 85% of these stories that niggas ain't really realizing is coming from DJ Academics. He's the one that's putting all these stories out. Oh, another person said Tupac. Fuck Tupac. I mean, come on, man. I've been on these interviews, and they'll set you up to say what's popular at that time. And the fuck Tupac train is very popular right now. So, you know, most guys, 98% of these motherfuckers didn't know Pac as we did. So 20 years later, you throw that into the equation of what a nigga really feels, and $50,000, they gonna choose the 50 bands. And this is where we at right now. You feel me?
And you know, like you said about the boy from the project, man. I got people over there, man. He wasn't making no noise over there. So, you know, he's not humble. He doesn't have the respect because he grew up in an area with a whole bunch of niggas, and he's slightly different from him. Over there, he pressing. He was hanging, but he wasn't pressing.
I mean, I don't know the man personally, Wack. I'm pretty sure you know more about the shit than me. But if you take a young nigga off the street right now with a hot ass mixtape and say, listen, I'm taking 35% of this motherfucker, and I just happen to work at Complex. He's going to look on MySpace, Instagram, fucking Twitter for any young insignificant nigga in a bad situation. This is how you getting all these. The other little young cat who was, you know, facing 30 years right now for robbing an old man. His mixtape blew up and went number one. Who was pushing it? DJ Academics. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit ain't rocket science.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's like everybody. I guess they say that to be like Supreme Face.
Like this is what I say right now, and I've always said this, and I got Charles on the phone, the Outlawz and the real Outlaw members back and Back Fro. My thing, I always say that when I go at Mr. Windows, aka Marble Mouth, aka Noble. My thing is, you're stopping a movement that Pac put in position and put into play. When he said the Outlaws, we don't die, we multiply. That's not happening since Pac died. We see the same two Outlaws on stage performing Hit 'Em Up and Hail Mary. And when I'm going to
interrupt you right there. And when Noble says that bullshit about that him and Edie are the only two outlaws, that's some bullshit. And I'll let y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but that's some bullshit.
That was bullshit. I remember when we met them.
Even though Mutal took his shit to another level, this nigga owned a chain of coffee stores. That nigga just took his money and went and did what niggas supposed to do. And he owned a bunch of coffee stores. So Mutal is doing this thing. He don't need no money from none of us. Mutal doing this thing. And but let me just tell y'all this. Just like with the Dog Pound and the DPG and all of that, okay, Daz and Corrupt are the rappers from Dog Pound. But Snoop is a part of the Dog Pound. Joe Cool, who's an artist, is a part of the Dog Pound. So they got the whole thing. So just because they say Dog Pound, and those are the only two that we know with Dog Pound on the song, those are not the only outlaws. You had Storm outlaw. No. You had Nutsos outlaw. You had Wack Deuce outlaw. Even Gonzoe, even though he's a part of the group Caution, I don't know what it had, but I know he got tattooed. I know he got outlaw tatted on him. They allowed him.
Yeah, I mean, all of that. You're right. All of that shit was what Pac wanted. You know what I mean? Wack, we was all around. It was all Pac's idea. Noble came along after, like, late in the game, way late in the game. So for him to be having any say-so over this shit, it just turns my stomach because he know that nigga wasn't even allowed to talk. Like, nigga, why are you talking? Why are you even talking? Like, nigga, that was his role. To be the nigga that's pushing the buttons, it's inappropriate. That's just my opinion.
And I honestly feel that Storm, Castro, Muta, Gonzoe, Wack Deuce, and Nuts. So I feel that you guys should all get together and form your own Outlaw Immortals. Just cause they're gonna be outlaws, y'all be Outlaw Immortals, and do y'all thing. And say fuck them. Let them have that shit that they doing because there's no new music coming off from that bullshit because they're constantly performing the same old shit. You know what I'm saying? Why is they perform? Hell, I don't want to see no old ass niggas almost 50 years old singing Hail Mary and Hit 'Em Up when Tupac ain't there and Gaddafi ain't there and Castro ain't there and Fiddle ain't there. I don't want to see Noble rapping Fable's part. Get the fuck out of here with that. There's a whole lot of younger outlaws out there that I've met, that Fable's brothers and everybody else, that why is these guys is not carrying that torch? Pass the torch. Get the fuck on. Look at Kobe Bryant. When Kobe got too old, what he did? He passed the fucking torch. I'm gone. Well, all the way down to the back.
It never should have been on that. I feel like
never should have. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like, of course, when you any type of a legendary group or any type of a legendary situation that you're touring and you're doing this presentation, you absolutely have to do what everybody knows. But you don't make your whole concert, your whole show based on that. You don't focus because ain't nobody know about the new shit. You know what I mean? If you don't present it, if you go perform all the old shit, you don't throw none of the new stuff in there, anything ever go nowhere.
Right. Yeah. Most definitely. I mean, like, and here's another thing. Why in the hell is it every time I look around overseas, over in Canada, the UK, and Europe, why am I seeing Tupac and the Outlaws or Tupac's something with the Outlaws? Why in the fuck are you guys even still using Tupac's name and image to sell your fucking show? Kill that shit. You're supposed to be the Outlaws, motherfucker. We are the Outlaws. Get your ass out there and do what you gotta do. That's my opinion.
Hey, Rell. That shit is easy to say. That's easy to say, but I mean, the whole thing is, them niggas, I mean, it's like you had guys like Big Sight. You feel me? Asking them guys, why in the fuck can we all do this show together? And how the hell are y'all selling Thug Life t-shirts on your site? Where my money at? Niggas made up excuse that Big Psych wasn't no outlaw, Storm wasn't no outlaw, she can't get no money. So it's all a money thing. Like, listen to me, bro.
Well,
no one came around to play basketball, nigga, at Snoop House. That's it. He didn't come around to be no rapper. We needed an extra nigga that day to play a basketball game. He just stayed around. That, you know what I mean? Like, so to have him calling the shots and to think that he gonna be fair about Pac's legacy, this ain't about Pac's legacy. This is about him.
And cool. And we don't want to bash Noble too much.
Yeah, man.
Wack got a relationship with him, and he wanna, you know, he gonna maintain.
I feel you.
And so,
I mean, like I said, let me call out. If it's anything in the dark, then I'll come to the light. You know what I mean?
All right. Let me call out the Thug Life T-shirt situation. Why Noble was selling these Thug Life T-shirts and how he got the right to them. Because Noble, there's a company over in Europe that sells Thug Life. They sell Thug Life clothing. They got like over 48 stores in Europe. Over in Europe, and these motherfuckers is making millions off of the Thug Life name. And Noble and Edie is over there, you know, promoting this shit and wearing the clothes, and they're giving them the clothes, and Noble them is selling this shit and making the people over here think that, okay, this is Tupac's brand, when in actuality it is not Tupac's brand. It was just these niggas over in the UK, not the UK, but over in Europe. This is actually their clothing line, and they're making millions off of it, which the estate had no idea that this was even happening and going on.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit happens that, I mean, I've done shit over here, but like I said, I'm in Compton, so it is what it is, you know what I mean? And I'm, like I said, when I went to the Rell show, I'm back around and I'm full heavy because I'm tired of motherfuckers talking shit. You ain't got to take that. They must have forgot what they doing with it. You know what I mean? So I'm here for it. But I've been hearing a bunch of shit that I ain't knew before, and a bunch of whole other shit. And it is what it is. And like I told Rell, it's more like a family situation. So niggas is doing for me, they can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you right.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So did Gonzoe, did you and Wack ever do anything with Pac, or could you tell us some stories about, you know, what y'all remember?
Me and Wack, we was you know, we used to just hang out and do our thing.
I did something on Gonzoe album, me and Castro.
Yeah. Wack was on my first album that I put out. That first album that I told you that came out on that was supposed to come out on Priority, but came out on Mercury.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He was on that album.
Oh, okay.
That was my first solo album. Wack, one of my real, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, all this shit is you know, is real history, you know what I mean? And
yeah, it is.
for people to try to throw the shit under the rug and discredit it like it didn't happen because they wasn't a part of the shit, that's the only part that just turns me sour. Like, bro, like, Pac didn't want it like that. Like, feel me? If he wanted it like that, he wouldn't have fucked with us, period. So don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like my only thing with the whole Noble situation. Niggas Noble's on me and him done worked together in the past year. All this shit is new. You feel me?
Is that right?
Yeah. Me and Noble worked on my Happy Birthday album, the first song. That's doing hella well. You feel me? I sell hella those. Probably got 1 million views already on Spotify.
I didn't even know that, dog. See, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, we don't like everybody, you know, we is what it is. Nobody ever had no issues with me in this whole outlaw shit. But niggas live, know do what he do, everybody do what they do, but as far as communication-wise, he talk all the time. Okay. So I know shit that I need to know, you know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, right. Gonzoe, Wack, tell us about Gaddafi. A lot of people are talking about Gaddafi. Tell them how you was out there kicking it with him and stuff for a minute out in New Jersey. Just tell us.
Crazy ass nigga.
Gaddafi, beyond New Jersey, me and that nigga used to run around like run tough. Me and the move, you know what I mean? When we first got together, you know, he's kind of out spiritual. He's fun nigga, so he do a lot of jokes and shit that I got to type. But I can tell you our situation with all of us. We was in the mall in the Beverly Center all the time, right? And it would be two niggas looked like they was following us, which I know where I come from. You know what I mean? What the fuck are they following us? So he's walking. We get to the food court. I still see them. I was just like two looking niggas, right? What the fuck are they doing? Man, the niggas gonna try to flag me down, so now I'm really thinking some gang shit going on, right? So I start feeling, what's on the world? And he's like, yeah, come here. Oh, I'm coming, right? So I'm like, hey, that's my black dog. We walked over there, boy, it was psycho. Somebody else, like, no, you knew what ass out that dog, man.
Oh, okay. Gonzoe, tell us a story about with Pop. Because we like, Wack, your phone is terrible, man. They're on the board.
Yeah, man, look, man, I'm about to go, man. You talking about phone? Yeah.
Well, I'll tell a story that.
Okay, Wack.
All right, I'm out. I'm gonna call you with my phone charge, man.
Okay, thanks, man. We'll be on. All right, we're gonna be on the show about 9 o'clock, so.
All right, good.
Appreciate it. Okay.
All right.
Real,
yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, go ahead. You can chime in whenever, but go ahead. We're gonna make this the Gonzoe show. We're gonna just tag team Gonzoe until he's ready to go.
Let's do it. Go ahead, John.
Man, I'm just a funny story was one time we was on the pot.
Joe, you can help me with the board if you see any good questions too for Gonzoe.
No problem. No problem.
We was on the All Eyes on Me tour, and Pac was in first class, but he wanted to come back in the back of the plane where everybody else was.
Is that off the plane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
and you know, Pac gave his first class seat to somebody, and you know, he came in the back of the plane, and you know, things just got turned up. We had alcohol on the plane. We snuck alcohol on the plane. We had a fifth of Hennessy, 2 bottles of vodka. That's already illegal. And, you know, they asked us to give us the alcohol. So we gave them a few bottles, but we didn't give them all the alcohol. And, you know, one thing led to another. And they stopped
the plane over.
Yeah. We were supposed to be going to Dallas. We landed in Raleigh, North Carolina, and was stuck.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
That's when Sharita was mad. That's when me and Suge and a couple of the homies, we took the money and we took the private plane on. We snuck out on them. And
yeah, that was crazy.
Sharita was like, "You stuck in the airport." I was like, "Oh well."
Yeah, that's just funny as hell. I mean, but that's tour life, man. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Hey, tell us about the meeting inside Suge Room when with DJ Quick security. You can tell about that one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it was a situation to where after we had done the Superdome and DJ Quick security was he Suge told him to chaperone us. He was hungry and wanted to walk to McDonald's after the show, and so we walked to McDonald's and shit got crazy till we was like hopping on cabs and shit.
Jumping over the car.
Yeah. And dude basically got blamed for the shit. You know what I mean? Got his ass.
But the funny part was when Quick was like acting like he was slapping him or something like that, acting like he was hitting him.
Yeah, that shit was just funny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Quick was acting like he was hitting him to the point where Suge got pissed off. You feel me? It was like, let me show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Hell no. Hey, Reg, somebody asked Reg, would you think about becoming a manager?
Hey, Rell, don't you be reading off my voice, but I don't answer some of these questions. No, after you ask Gonzoe.
No, they won't shoot, nigga. They asking, have you thought about becoming a manager?
No, I'm still on the music side. Like I said, I still do a lot of work with E1 Entertainment, and so I can't deal with the artists. You see how they talk to me when they get mad, so I can't deal with the artists. The artists is cool. So I try to help them out. Like me and Gonzoe, we're gonna try to do some stuff, and
we definitely gonna get some money together. Like Red's talking all that shit about he don't want like it. It's just when people got a knack for things and talk to people and make things happen, those are the type of people you want to be in business with. Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah. There more. I was the police once, and but you know, I'm still a man. I still got.
Right.
I grew over, went to school and stuff with the same schools and stuff. All the niggas in my hood went to. So
right.
What? Just because I was a cop, I was on both. No, I wasn't.
Right.
I was a good dude. I was a cop though. So yeah, I was a cop. That don't mean I can't talk to white people, right?
Yeah, I mean,
shit, I know how to talk
see,
to them.
the music industry is a different monster. You know what I mean? In the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big dog.
I definitely get some money with you on in the music industry.
In fact, we got that out right now too. This other situation that you came up with. Anybody y'all have any relationship with damn, what's that nigga name?
The nigga name is Bosco.
Bosco
100.
Bosco 100. Reach out to us somehow. Get a hold to us. Email us. Hit me or Gonzoe on Instagram, Twitter, or something. Because we got a proposition for you. We want to talk to you about. So. Yeah,
man. Niggas gonna like I said, you feel me? We still gonna talk as men.
Yeah.
But when there's some money on the table, you know what I mean, and it could be a play at hand, I'm not gonna be no hater about the situation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to make their own decision. You feel me? So
exactly. We can put it out there. It'll always be about dollars and cents. That's what all of this is supposed to be about. That's what life is supposed to be. That's serving God and making money, taking care of our family.
Yeah. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second.
Yeah, so if y'all don't know that, your life's supposed to be about serving God and then taking care of your family and living a good life. That's in my opinion.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rell. You got a question?
I'm
Brainwash. You keep brainwash. You keep hitting me up. I hate. Y'all know how to get a hold to me. Y'all just start going off on me about why I ain't asking your question. But your question was red rum. Shit, I don't know red rum. Shit, just like everybody else. They went by the wayside after we either we was fucking with him or we wasn't. But Red Rum was a good dude. He was working on the album every Sunday. So I know John is the one to ask for that because I'm sure John knows a lot of his music and got a lot of it archived. But E1 is, for some reason, is not trying to put out no music right now. They're just working the catalog. And me and John Go ahead.
I'm glad you said something about John. John,
yeah.
Is it true? Now I heard this. So Reggie told me is best person would know the question. The answer to this question would be you. Is it true? Because I read that there was enough, like 12 to 13 unreleased tracks for the Machiavelli album that were in their original forms, producers and tracks still the same, was untouched, unstripped, and then E1 was going to put an album out, lead them songs in their original form.
Machiavelli?
Yeah, from the Machiavelli album.
Let me say this about Tupac music, and I know this because I the one did it. All of Tupac music in the settlement agreement that we did with the estate, with the Tupac estate, Interscope was supposed to be at the intermediate.
All right.
I took and turned over Edie, and a bunch of the Outlawz. We all went to Skip Taylor one day. I had security there 24 hours for about 2 weeks. And I had Hutch, and I had a whole bunch of people. But anyway, we had to book out the studio for 24 hours a day for like 2 weeks. And we listened to all the music. And we turned over all the music to Interscope, which is supposed to be like the third party that was going to hold all the music. And so we Death Row shouldn't have had any music but what we called like side artists, when it was like OLCD featuring Tupac, or Bass featuring Tupac, or Snoop featuring Tupac. That was the only thing where Tupac was a feature on. But everything other than that was supposed to be turned over to the state. So if John heard any music other than with Tupac alone, he got it from a CD, or we messed up. But I think where he get most of his Tupac knowledge is from, just like all of us, just from bootlegs that got on the street. John, could you answer that better than I just did?
As far as the legality stuff, I don't really know that. I do know when I did go through it, the masters were still with Death Row stuff, Reggie, like at Pacific Idol. They were all still there. So I don't know.
Was it what other people on it?
No. Like literally
with him by himself.
Yeah, a lot of it was the solo
by himself. That should have been turned over to the state.
Yeah, and maybe they were in the process of doing that. But so what I really went through mostly
in 97, 98.
Yeah,
this was supposed to be done in 97, 98.
But the majority of what I went through was DATs and tapes. And to answer your question, Rell, as far as the Machiavelli stuff goes, there's nothing that's unheard. You know, the only thing that was completed and finished and wasn't released.
Hey, J. Ross, we know that's you, legend. We know that's you.
Which one? Which one is that?
J. Ross.
J. Ross. Okay. But yeah, Rell, it was just like Watch Your Mouth, and then When Thugs Cry. It wasn't anything that no one had ever heard before. So I get puzzled myself when some of the producers say they recorded 20-something songs for Machiavelli. And that's not to say that they didn't. I'm just saying on the Machiavelli work DATs, there weren't anything other than what the internet has heard.
Yeah, Brian Watch, y'all. Big West and Dick Griffey, I know them as well, but if you're trying to say something that's fake or false, how can somebody that I knew in 1990, not me, I'm talking about Shiv knew in 1990, can verify what we saying that happened in 95, 96. Because Big West wasn't around like that much then. So, but if you just saying shout out, then that's cool. Big West was a good dude. You remember? You know that I know about him. Because you remember that fine-ass Soul Train dancer? That was his girl. So if you know I know that, you know I know a lot about Big West. All right. So, yeah. So, yeah, John.
Man, this dude, John, what's his name? John Moore, riding you real hard, man.
What's his name? Yeah, I get him too. Ronald McDonald. Read what he's probably saying. I ain't read it, but I bet you on me. But anyway, they be on me, so it's all good. You know, I got more. Like you said earlier, that if they ain't hating on you and they're not haters, then you ain't doing nothing. They hated on Jesus Christ, right?
Right.
Goddamn right. Man that ever walked the earth. So,
anything you do, anything you gonna do. You can't be loved by everybody. If you love by everybody, then you're doing something wrong, goddammit. You're doing something wrong. You gotta have that negative and positive. You gotta have the haters and the love, to love what out.
Yeah. Hey, Karma, I was going after 2000, 2001, well, really 2002. So anything that happened then, that wasn't on me. But I would have made somebody clean it up. I wasn't into releasing stuff in bad form. I just see changes and all of that stuff. That was really redone. That was done. Pac never heard that song before in his life.
You have a phone number with us?
Yeah.
So Gonzoe, what else? Brian Watts, I appreciate it. I hear you, bro. No disrespect. I appreciate it, bro. I just didn't know how that was coming. Because usually people ask me questions like that, be trying to throw something at me. But yeah, Big West was a good dude. Big West and not so much Dick Griffey, but Big West and Al Heyman. They the ones gave Shiv his breaks with the Scream Tour and stuff. So he helped Shiv out a lot with his start. A lot of people give Chocolate the credit for it, but really it was Al Heyman and Big West, and then later on Dick Griffey. Dick Griffey is the one that taught him about the game of owning his masters and stuff like that. Gave him the studio at Solar Records to rent out. That's where you always hear the guy Virgil Robertson interviews, giving interviews and stuff like that, talking about the Solar days. So they did good things for him. But Al Heyman is the one that gave Sugar's break as far as security and stuff and getting around Bobby Brown and I'll be sure and stuff like that, so.
Okay. Max, we got a question for you.
Okay.
Nick B asks you, how can
can anybody verify what day Tupac picked up his euthanasia medallion? Did he only have it for a few days?
Not a few days, because he definitely had it in New York. As y'all see, man, D Block came up with a nice video that I hadn't saw when he gave an interview at, right after the MTV Music Awards. Y'all can tell he changed shirts and put on one of the popular ass Death Row East T-shirts that was out. Tupac was wearing it. That was the last thing he wore in New York. So you New Yorkers definitely should want one. But anyway, he had that shirt on, and he had that euthanasia chain on his neck then. So that was the first time I really noticed it. So it had to be during that week, or he waited to break it out for the MTV Music Awards was the first time that I saw it. But it was a new item that he had just gotten. So I believe the MTV Music Awards.
How much that damn medallion hit for?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but I wish I still had it, because the gold alone. Well, now that I know about his memorabilia, it probably was sold like the BMW trying to sell. But I wish I wouldn't have took that to the mama if I was such a bad guy. But I wish I would have asked her for it. She probably would have gave it to me. God, it was. I did deliver that to his mom, so his mom did get that. That was one of the things that she did get. Yeah.
So. I know that motherfucker looked like it was heavy as hell. That medallion looked heavy.
That's why I said it's worth the money, because you remember how gold, about 3 or 4 years ago, you remember when the price of gold went up?
Yeah.
Gonzoe, you still there, baby?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Reg, what happened to that? What happened to that piece?
I gave it to his mom. I delivered it to her about a month and a half after he passed, when everything settled. I took her to the W Hotel in Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I took it to her at the W Hotel. Yeah, she
Yeah.
got it, but it left it in that form. So I hope the family still has it. It was left, with the blood still on it, and some blood spattered on it and stuff like that.
Yeah. From what I know, she still had it. It was in a safe deposit box at a bank.
Okay.
And she had it put away there. With the blood still on it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, Gonzoe, they went on Scratch 42069 when they asked you about you're gonna explain the song Dumpin' and the Life I Lead session. How was those sessions with Pop?
That session was dope. It was me, myself, Nutso, Daz, and Corrupt, and Pop.
Okay.
And like I said, it was around the time where I had got the priority deal. So, Daz was in there. Basically, everybody, we was in there trying to cook up my little death row portion of the project, because that was one of the contingencies of priority giving me the deal which Sharita had hooked up. You feel me? So we was basically in there working on that, and through the midst of Ice Cube shutting that down, I basically lost those songs because Mercury wasn't willing to pay for the songs, you know what I mean? So Pop kept it, you know what I mean? It just ended up in his catalog, or it ended up over there still. So that's how that's
and you probably can answer this. And Robert Torres, right quick. Yes, it is Al Heyman from the boxing. He, if y'all don't know, a lot of y'all are still young, but he used to do all the Superfest, the Budweiser Superfest. Our parents in San Diego. That's where he made his money. Every year in San Diego, it was like the Essence Awards, where they just went to San Diego for a weekend, and he did something called the Budweiser Superfest. It was real big in San Diego, but that was my parents' thing. So, and I'm 50, right. So I know that. So y'all got to be 50 for your parents to know about that. But that's where Al Heyman made his start from, and then he did started doing, like he did the Scream tour, which that's what Suge always laughed. He said Al Heyman is full of shit. He said I remember telling them that he named the tour the Scream. And then Al Heyman took credit for it in a meeting, and he said, "Man, that mother took my credit and didn't give me no props." But anyway, Gonzoe, they always ask about the bow down situation with Pac and Q. Did Pac ever talk to you about that? About some situation about Q talking about bow down or something like that, where Pac was supposed to be upset with him?
Man, you know what? It's funny that you say that, man, because that was like one of those underlying situations that was kind of over my head. Okay. But them niggas, I knew that it was tension because just the things that, messages that I was told to tell one another, and you know what I mean? Like, Q would be like, man, why you hanging out with him? And his wife would come out the kitchen like, yeah, he used to sleep on our couch, brother. I'm like, damn, they hating on Pac like that? Like, damn, everybody not happy to be selling all these records. And, you know, Sugar tell me, tell Q, I'm going to pull his drawers up his ass. I'm like, damn, let's go.
Well, now, Gonzoe about to get mad at me. Gonzoe about to get mad at me, but this is why I should fuck with Caution. Caution had a single out that was hot as a motherfucker. I think it was probably was number one, definitely number one in the urban chart. But I mean, even in the top 100, it probably was up there if it wasn't number one. But what happened was, Suge had learned from Jimmy Iovine. I don't know if y'all remember Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit was what was that dude from the group Limp Bizkit? Fred Durst or Fred something. But anyway,
yeah, Fred.
Jimmy had learned that you make the control guys when they hide with another label, you give them a producer deal. So they have an artist deal, so you give them a producer deal. And so he was fucking with Really Q with the young hot group that he had, which was Caution. And he was going to give Caution a producer deal. I don't know if you remember that. He was going to give you some type of producer deal. And also his manager. And that was his way of being like, okay, they can't do nothing with y'all. You know, that's how you take your artist. And he had learned that from Jimmy, the control.
Shit, I wasn't mad. What happened was we was like complaining, like, bro, how the hell, like, we need some bread, like, you know what I mean? We came off the All Eyes on Me tour, and now we have made some money on that tour. So we like, nigga, now we getting a taste of this shit. And, you know, we looking at Cube like, how is it that we getting all this money with Death Row? We're not even signed over there.
Yeah.
So Suge was like, okay, I hear the grumbles in your stomach. I'm about to really get y'all some money. So then that's when we came with the Jackie Chan shit, you know what I'm saying, with the Super Cop soundtrack. And got us the 150 Dance.
Okay.
And that caused a huge problem because now we like, you know, like, nigga, like, what? I'm not showing up to no Cube meetings, nothing. Like, that's over. Like, you still trying to give us $2,000 and I'm spending that at the steakhouse.
Yeah.
I'm cool, bro. So, you know.
Let me say, so you saying that Cube was mad that Eazy-E and Jerry Heller was fucking him, and he turned around and fuck his artists. That's what you trying to say.
I'm I'm saying that he only knew one way to do business at that time, you know, of how it was done to him. So, of course, he's going to replicate what was done to him. So, I wouldn't say that he tried to steal money from us, but what he did do was set all his stuff up and didn't tell us how to set our stuff up. And, you know, that money just went to a reserve account or wherever. Like, we just now getting money from 20 years ago. And the story was the Grand Theft Auto game. So, you know, we balanced out, and I'm happy that we got it now and then because now I get to spend it now. Opposed to then, it would have been gone. Everybody else walking around white around the mouth. You know what I mean? Like, so God works in a mysterious way. So Cube ain't a bad guy. I feel like he was doing things that out of emotion then, to now he got so much money to where he could be fair now. You feel me? And here's a little extra.
Yeah. So,
you know, he ain't all bad. I need that parachute as well.
How did his wife it appears from the outside looking in that his wife had a lot of control over the situation. Did you feel that way, or did you feel like most of the stuff really came from you?
I feel like she was a major part of the decision making. You know what I mean? In terms of she had the trust of her husband, and he trusted his wife. They make a lot of decisions together, opposed to other. I feel like other wives ain't really involved in their husband's day-to-day business operation and the decisions that they make. But she show up to the office with him. Like she's at the office and probably more than he is. So.
Yeah. Well, and they still together, so it must work for them.
Yeah.
They raised a beautiful, like some good young men.
It works.
Yeah, so it works.
You don't never hear him getting in no trouble or none of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, I know he made a character, Reggie Wright, when we was kind of feuding with him. But it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I used to get him and Suge on the phone a lot together because he needed some studio time. I can't a few times. I got him on the phone and they worked stuff out. I think after the caution situation happened. Yep, Tim Donner, what your woman calling my name out or something? You coming at me? What I do to you, bro? Tell her to stop calling out my name when.
So I mean, I just almost bought the Carrie Underwood yoga sets for my girl. I bought 2 sets. Got to the counter. My man said $360. I said, yeah, right. Paying her $300 for her to sweat in. Crazy. But yeah, man, blessings to y'all, man. I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
run with that. All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Gonzoe, and just so y'all that didn't hear, anything that's out here, we good. Me and Gonzoe are good now. We're gonna make some. We're gonna get on the phone later on to wrap a little longer. But appreciate your time, Gonzoe.
Yeah.
And, I appreciate y'all having me, man. Thanks.
All right, bro. Be comfortable.
All right, Rell.
Okay.
I know, my brother.
All right. So we're gonna make this 313 Bomb1st, Reggie Wright, whatever show round. We can ask us any questions. Y'all got any questions for Rell right quick? Hit him up.
Yeah.
Y'all want to ask him why you don't like white folks or something like that? Go ahead, hit him up.
I ain't got nothing.
I know you don't. I know. But they be hitting you up.
I got.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the ones that hate me, I hate them. They love me, I love them. That's plain and simple. It's black folks that hate me, and I hate them. It's mixed mutts that's mixed with black and Mexican. They hate me, and I hate them too. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them. So I don't just dislike one race.
3 or 4 people that hit up, and like you said, probably before you met with him or heard him and talked to him or whatever. A couple of people said at one time you must have called Mob James a fraud, and I'm pretty much sure you probably have a different opinion now, or do you? I don't know. Oh
yeah, like when you first heard Mob James, he came out. He was, like back then I was drinking the Kool-Aid that everybody else was drinking.
Yeah.
And we know where that one-sided Kool-Aid come from, and, So I'm looking like, okay, well, why is this motherfucker coming out right now? And he talking to Katie, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at it. Katie was the enemy.
Yeah.
I'm riding with these other cats. They hate him. I hate him. That's how it is. I'm riding with y'all. But it was all, it's like, okay, so now the Mob James situation come out. Yeah, I caught the man a fraud, and, and like I said, once again, I was drinking the same Kool-Aid you were probably drinking, or you might still be drinking. So, there you go. You got your chance.
Yeah. And then,
hope you're happy with it.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. Mob James did come off a little bitter. But let me say and I'm talking to official LKO, he did come off a little bitter, but that was just mainly probably because a lot of the homeboys were following Suge and not following him anymore. And so that's what I think happened. And then, they were protecting Suge from him. They were protecting Suge from him, so he couldn't really push up on him because he was hiring pretty much all of them. And so he couldn't get him to move against me. if he ever wanted to. Not that I think he ever wanted to. I think the arguments of him talking like that was just what he knew, because he knew how to push his buttons. And like he always said, I just did it to get a check. He found out that's how I can get a check from him, so I'll do it. And that's all that was.
Right.
That's all that was, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You know, didn't he like say, you know, when you first heard him, Mob James did come out, he was real bitter, and it was like, you know, he was bitter as Suge, and, you know, I've always rolled with Suge, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, why you tapping that Suge like that, you know what I mean? And I'm still to this day free Suge, you know what I'm saying? Because we need a Suge Knight in the music industry today that we had then, because, you know, Suge Knight helps his artists. And if you look at everybody that may have anything fucked up to say about Suge Knight today, all the way down to Daz Dillinger. Daz even said it on my show. Suge was like a father figure. Suge took care of his artists. Always said that.
I think with the Mob James thing, though, his brother passing was probably a big factor in him being even more bitter than he was. I could be wrong about that, but I would think that probably plays a big factor in with Buntry passing away.
No, he was like that before.
He said no.
He was like that before.
Okay.
Mob was just, he said it, y'all. Y'all just ain't hearing it. He said, I did this because this is how I can get a check from the nigga. He said, well, whenever I needed the money, that's what I did. He said it, and I believe that. I believe that's what he did. And Suge rather pay him to stay away, then it hadn't come around. It wasn't that Suge was scared of him, because Suge had him, but I'm telling y'all, I keep telling y'all, Suge had a squad. If y'all want to come up and listen, if he wanted somebody to really come up and listen, they would. He had a squad back in 95, 96. I don't know what else to say without getting myself in trouble, but he had a squad.
But I mean, it's self-evident that back then he had that squad. That if he wanted something to happen to somebody, it could happen. So it's just self-evidence alone that, you know, you got a lot of people. And let me say this: you got a lot of these YouTubers and these Facebook people. They live overseas, and a lot of them is like 14, 15 years old, wasn't even born in that era. Or they may have been babies in that era, so they don't really know what the fuck was going on, so they going off of shit that they heard, or they going off of some dumb shit from some dumbass motherfuckers that's telling them, oh, this is this, or that is that, because they don't have the brain to think for themselves.
Yeah. Golden Child, you asked to tell about the Halle Berry situation. Man, that brings back some memories. That's funny. Okay, let me tell you right quick. I'm trying to make it quick because it's kind of a long story, but it's bullshit. That's Suge and his boy Papa G. This is what happened. We was on the elevator at the Four Seasons Hotel in New York, in Manhattan, on 57th Avenue or something like that. And so we was at that hotel. She got on the elevator with us. And, well, Suge was like, because he always wanted to, I think on the 313 show, Rita always, she mentioned it to Rell, how he always wanted a star, a female that was a star or something like that.
Yeah, she did. It was on my show.
And so he saw Halle Berry. He damn near nailed it. So what happened was he somehow found out her room. He had us send some roses and a bottle of Cristal. Yeah, y'all, if y'all don't know, Cristal was the shit back in the night. I guess Roselle or Rose. I don't know what is popular now, but y'all tell me in a minute. But Cristal was the shit in '95. So he sent her a bottle of Cristal and some flowers or some candy, something to her room. She then, in return, sent a letter later on, you know, like a week later to Death Row office, thanking him for it, for the roses and stuff. And then Papa G and George ran with that and made a little press thing out of it. Papa G was always big about blowing Suge up, putting stuff out there, putting Suge's name out there. He the one that came up with that Suge Knight and Death Row Records stuff. Because this used to just be Death Row Records. Then y'all started seeing the magazines and stuff with Suge Knight and Death Row Records. The Mother Day events were given by Suge Knight and Death Row Records and stuff like that. So that's what bring it back. Yeah, I love you too, John Wright. Oh, you didn't call me a cross-dresser. You said that I ever arrested. You know, black folks don't do that too much, John Wright. You know, so I worked in the city though with mainly black people. We don't do that. You know, in Atlanta they do that a lot now. But when I was a cop in the 90s, you hear it being gay. The ones that was gay was out there. You knew they were gay, and so guys, you know, we didn't do that too much. Anyway. Yeah.
No, it's a lot. I love my family over in the UK, but you got some fags over in the UK. So, you know, it's a lot of them over there. One in particular. Shots fired. Yeah. Punk ass motherfucker.
Ray Gunn, you asked a couple of questions, so I don't want to ignore your questions, but you said that Suge and Tupac have an argument in New York. I guess y'all getting that from a movie or Michael Moore ass trying to make something in one of the DVDs. But man, you know.
No, that was I think that was Frank that said that. Yeah, this I believe I want to say it was Frank that said that Tupac told him I'm a dead man walking.
He did say that. He did say I'm dead now. Well, he said I'm dead. He didn't say dead man walking. He said I'm a dead man now because they know we're not family. Because when Snoop got on the radio and was like, yeah, I'll do a song with Biggie and them. That was like the lowest thing he could hear. You know, from a family thing. You know, you're supposed to be like, no, you know, I ain't with you. I'm against you. And he did that. That's what he did say that. And so that's why I get a little upset every time, because when we first started doing shows with Snoop, after that he was doing that, put your two fingers in the air and all of that. You know, everybody turn the lights out and light your lighter and put two fingers in the air. You know, it's like, man. But, you know, as I done learned, people be mad at each other for you know, a week or two, and, you know, a couple of weeks later you can make up. You know, I do believe Snoop and Pac would have eventually made up, but they wasn't. Mr. J85, no disrespect to Nipsey Hussle. He looks like him, but Nipsey Hussle been out here a long time, you know, and he haven't blown up yet. He haven't got to that stature, you know, to me. He's been out a while. He's been out a while. And so to compare him to Snoop, I think that's unfair to Snoop.
All right.
Let's see. Come on, Rell, you and John read them.
Okay, let me go through here. Let me see what's going on here. Okay,
what about Danny Boy? Did you know him? Know he was gay? Tabby 314, no, I didn't. I didn't know that until a few years ago. I had no idea.
Okay. We got FFB332 Mob Williams. Reggie, how can I donate $100 to get a one-on-one with you?
Oh, the same way as you do the T-shirts. When we see $100, you know that means a call, and then John will email you immediately once you make the donation. And I appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing it because I'm seeing the ones that loves me. Even if you do $1, $5, or whatever, I just do it so I can remember their names. Say, okay, that person likes me. That person really respects me. You know, it's just like sending somebody some flowers or something like that. You know, it ain't that they need no goddamn flowers, but they still put a smile on their face when they get it. And so,
can I shoot? Let me shoot another shot. One more shot. Let me shoot another bullet real quick. Cause the $100 donations, I'm gonna shoot this shot real quick because this bitch always speaking my name. So let me shoot this shot on this bitch, this mixed mutt bitch. Okay, the mixed mutt bitch was like, I ain't donating Reggie no $100, and JMX and 313 got the interview for free. I ain't donating no $100. Let me tell you something. That mutt ain't got $100, because if that mutt had $100 and he knew he can spend that $100 just to sit down and have a one-on-one with Reggie Wright Jr., that mutt would have gave up that $100 so quick. So it lets you know that mutt ain't got $100. to even spare. But if that mutt needs to borrow $100, hit me up. I'll think about loaning you the $100 so you can get an interview, you mutt.
And don't y'all know it. The only thing you do when you're on the board, anybody that comes and say, hey, and I hope a couple of y'all can chime in and say that, I wish I had the money to, John get mad at me every time. When they say, I wish I had the money to donate it to you, Reggie, because I sure will. Each time I say, John, that's the winner. That's the winner. And John be mad. He be like, Reggie, why you don't be picking winners in the UK? I said, well, motherfucker, I'll pay the $25 extra shipping cost. I said, you know, if somebody got the heart and want to do it, then that's all good to me. So my point to saying that is, man, sure. We do it, you know, it ain't about the money. It's just about doing it, you know, for appreciation. And if you have the heart to even want to do it or could do it and wish you could do it, then that's good enough for me, man. And so a couple of y'all didn't know that. That's what y'all said, and y'all all of a sudden were winners. But don't see now that ain't gonna work no more because everybody gonna be doing that to get it. So I don't have to stay off the board now. Yeah, but anyway, John, right? I know you ain't gonna donate no money, so you don't even have to say it.
I think we found the person you're talking about, Rell. This is you saying fuckery. I think that's the guy's name who we're talking about, or not who we're talking about, but you see where he's responding to you, Rell?
Talking about the mutt.
Yeah.
I don't never say this mutt's name because I was, you know, the mutt. He's beneath me. He's a nobody. He's my son. He's my fucking son. He's always watching daddy, and you know what I'm saying. Always got daddy's dick in his mouth. You know what I'm saying. So I appreciate him for being my son. And if you keep talking, I ain't gonna say that on your platform, but you know, he's a mutt. He's a mixed mutt, mixed with black and Mexican. He's a mutt, and I think he takes fucking medicine because he's a fucking nutcase. You know, but he ain't got no $100. He ain't got $100. If he had $100, I'm quite sure that bitch would have gave that $100 up so quick just to sit down and have a conversation with Reggie. Because remember when you first came out, Reg, he was sucking your dick so tough. Like, oh, Reggie, look, it's me, Reggie, I'm talking to you.
That's not the same person in the Bay? That's a different person? Rell, that's not the person in the Bay? Okay. I don't know who that person is then.
Yeah, that's the bitch. Yeah, that's the bitch. No, that's the bitch in the Bay. That's that bitch.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you say in Fuquery, you say Rell needs a job. Let me tell you something about Rell. Rell got about 3 different businesses. I'd be on the phone with him most of the time when he's working. and
goddamn right.
People working for him when he be telling them where to go and where to pick up. So you got that wrong. You know, he does this for. Well, you know, man, I'm telling you guys, you fall in love with the community. I'm gonna be honest. I done fell in love with 80% of you guys in a friend way. Not to know, you know, but I done fell in love with most of this community where you kind of want to do stuff and want to bring something to y'all, and that's how I'm looking at it. So I'm sure that's how Rell and John really feel that way. You know, John's been doing it for a while. Rell's been doing it daily for a year, and I can imagine how y'all feel about doing it because I just been doing it for a few months, and I feel a connection. You know, most of y'all names I'll be looking forward to seeing and stuff like that, and being, you know, recognizing y'all on the board and stuff like that. So that's how I feel. You know, I'll be, you know. So anyway, so that's why we do it. So I'm saying that to say I don't really believe that Rell doing this for no goddamn YouTube money.
No.
And then
hell no.
And you're always telling us, and always making bets with people. Let's put them up. Let's put the money. Let's donate this money. Let's donate this money. You know, to the family, the park and all of that. So anyway,
and nobody never took me up on that offer. Nobody, not one person.
So you
not
can't
one YouTuber.
I don't know who you are, but
yeah, you know, like I said, this right here, this shit is a hobby for me. It's really fun. I enjoy doing it. I love talking to the family. I love communicating with them. That's why we got the 313 elite family, because over in the elite family is just one happy family. We all communicate. You even over there, John, you see how it is over there. It's all love. You know?
It's a very close-knit group, for sure.
This dude just donated $19.99.
He's done it numerous times, so yeah, we got to answer his question. Yep.
Huh?
Can you answer his question? He's donated that about 3 times.
Gets that. And so you see why John is jumping all in. Y'all ain't heard him talk all night. Now he's jumping all in.
I'm just letting you guys talk.
Okay,
you laugh out loud. Okay, people getting mad because I'm throwing some paper. Okay, Reggie, why mom was claiming it wasn't Pac business to swing on Orlando, that he wasn't no gangbanger. He was riding out for Death Row. Damn, you donated $20. Now I don't even understand your question. But let me try to see if I can understand that.
I understand it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you understood? Okay.
Yeah, what he's basically asking you is like, why it was Pac he obviously claiming mob. It wasn't his business to go swing on Orlando Anderson, and I've said that in several interviews that he shouldn't have done that, and he's the breadwinner. He shouldn't have been able. No one should have been able to get that close to Pac to whisper nothing dumb in his ear to set him off to go do what he did that night.
Yeah,
no one.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's the question.
Okay, and I agree with that. And if y'all come at that as the artist, as an artist, which we done put him on the pedestal to be now, because he wasn't as big as he is now. Y'all get mad at me. I'm just speaking what it is. He wasn't a big, even though he had the movies out and all of that. He's bigger today to the people in the age bracket of 18 and 30 than he was to us that was 50 at the time, which was, at the time was like 20, 26, 25 and all of that. That's just a fact. But my point is, he was hanging around people the same age that was 24, 25 that he was hanging with, that he was smoking weed with, drinking with, fucking bitches with, pulling the same bitches in the club and all that. So you kind of be like, okay, everybody wants to say he was a superstar, and he was a star, but he was still a gangster at thug. He was still walking. Y'all forget it. He was just walking around a year ago with a gun, with 2 guns in his pocket. What superstar? When was Michael Jackson walking around with 2? All right.
You can't compare Tupac to Michael Jackson.
Superstar. They were saying he was a superstar. Superstar was Michael. Was Prince. I don't know.
The difference was Pac was a true thug nigga.
Exactly.
Michael was Michael was just a motherfucker that was feminine, and Prince was a motherfucker that wore high heels that would fuck your woman. That's just that's the difference.
Yeah, and so he had that thug in him where, this was something we beefing with. We gonna go get him. Now I'm pretty sure he knew that the crowd was gonna follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not the question, bro. But that's the answer, Quace Blake, because he want to know why did he go in and do that. And okay, and I know. Okay, well, you said Miles James. Okay, Miles James just looked at him as one of the dudes. Well, that's what Pac looked at himself as. Miles probably figured he shouldn't have been doing that, because it's just hard to say what we look at him at today versus what we looked at him then, or how we would treat a superstar then versus then. But Pac was just like one of the homies. I'm telling y'all, Pac used to have to, with the homies, when in the limousine, if he didn't get his ass in the car first, he was riding in the front. It's been plenty times so Pac had to ride in the front. He couldn't go and say, hey, Javon, or hey, Buntry, or hey, get up and get in the back. I'm the star. Only one that did that was Suge. I remember plenty of times where Pac was in the front because he was the last one down in the hotel. And that's how they were. That's how they were.
Next question.
All right, but I'll read it again, Quace Blake, and go on it. But I'm pretty sure that's what the gist of the question was. But I do kind of comprehend pretty good. But
Corey, why don't you donate $19.99 and you ask the question your way?
Let me go read it again. Reggie, why Marv was claiming it wasn't pop business to swing on Orlando? Well, Marv was riding out for death row. He was riding out for death row. Why was he claiming? Well, Marv wanted to put everybody in the mob that he certified or did something, but Pop was claiming the mob, and the homies was letting me claim the mob. Y'all can ask Mootown and all that. I think Mootown and them even said it. Mootown, this is a good question for Wack. If he called back, Mootown went to go try to get the mob patted on him. But he ended up changing it to something else about Madam Outlaw or something because he chickened out at the last minute. Not chicken out. He decided not to at the last minute. So they were. He didn't want to. He didn't want to put that on him. They were claiming the mob, man. That's who they were hanging with and they were deep with. And they were starting to claim the mob. Some people may say they wouldn't, but you ask some of the other people that was around deep back then, they would say, yeah, he was claiming the mob. He was claiming it.
Mm.
Yeah. DeMarcus Ward, I wasn't really around when he started claiming that company Black Cap was on when he was dealing with Walker Flame. I can't really answer on that. I don't know. But there is a difference, to me, Diamonds, between Death Row and the mob. There is a difference. Because, Snoop and them was part of Death Row. And they sure didn't claim the mob. I know me. So, right.
Receipts, you said.
But the mob did security. Most of the guys that worked for the mob were either looters. They were from a Pyro setting conference because everybody was away.
Okay.
Was everybody was cool. Wack 100, who y'all like to talk about, he later, they was from Pacoima. Back in 98, 99, they did most of the lack of the fair word, tearing up stuff with me. They were there deep into it, and they wasn't mob rules. So Mr. Gist 85, you've been shooting shots at me all day. I don't know what's going on. You used to be a good supporter, or at least I thought you was. But I do spend quality time with my family. Go to church all day Sunday. I'll be going to church and a brunch and having a good time with them. But my wife in there doing some work right now. We do paralegal work, and she in there working. My son is probably like most of y'all, playing on those goddamn computers all day. There's no shoot 'em up games. Talking to somebody probably in the UK right now on the headset. So they all good. But earlier today we went to visit Grandma in Compton, and we did some things together. So that's what's up with that. But if I had a inept habit like you, I probably would be trying to be up in the jail for the money out of them. And I lived in a 600 square foot house, I probably would be spending a little closer time with them. But anyway,
we got John Moore asked me the question, Rell, tell us about Big Gene Deal, what he told you. You know some shit, man. Speak on Gene Deal, man. Well, Gene Deal, what me and Gene Deal talked about, that's not for the records right now. You got to stay tuned and wait until after he retire. And after he retire, we gonna talk about it. Yeah, I know a lot of good shit that Gene Deal put in the atmosphere. That's some shit that Gene Deal discussed on Puffy, and that's not going to, and other shit that's not gonna be out until after he retires. So you got to sit tight and you got to wait for that. It's coming. I guarantee you guys, you're gonna love it. It's gonna fuck you up, a lot of shit that you hear, and you're gonna be like, wow. That's all I can tell you. You'll never look at Puffy the same again, I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah. John Wright, I never claimed to be a pastor, so I don't know who put that bad jacket out on me. God haven't, Lord Jesus haven't called me to be a pastor. And so I'm not a pastor, so I wish y'all stop saying that because that's disrespectful to the pastors, the way I talk and the way I act. I haven't got that calling yet. So whoever put that out on me is not right. I am a deacon, but a deacon ain't nothing but a servant. Servant to the people of the church, that's it. Which a pastor is too, but I mean, a deacon is really work. And so I'm a religious man. I'm God-fearing. I got a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm a work in progress. I'm a lot better this week than I was last week, but I have a long way to go. Nathaniel Pearson, you asked what happened to Keto Rock. Keto Rock is in jail. Keto Rock is a crip from Rolling 60s. That was cool. That hung around us for a while. Him and Sugar eventually got out before he came home. So he was kind of a pawn, I think, that Sugar used. Then, but once he came home, he knew he couldn't have Keto Rock around like he was with me. With all the mobsters around. Even though Keto Rock was a good dude. But, he's in jail now in Arizona. Wouldn't know what to do without the internet. I know Rob Orono, I don't know what they would do without the internet. And that's why they're so geeky, though. That's why the young kids, and we could be getting on the kids that's on the internet now, the 25 to 30. I mean, man, I remember when we were young, our parents used to kick us out until you just had to be home when the street lights come on. I don't know nothing about that. We used to have to walk to our basketball games and stuff like that, or practice and stuff like that. We take y'all bus to the basketball games and practice now, and so we just don't, but that's all because of all these sexual predators out there. We had to protect our kids a little more and stuff like that because those sexual predators took over. So we kind of the blame for the internet kids and all of that.
DAU donated again, and he rephrased this question. He said,
go ahead,
James,
read it to me because maybe I can't read you.
He said, Mob James says it wasn't Pac's business to swing on Orlando because Pac wasn't a blood. Pac got at Orlando for the fact that Orlando tried to rob Trayvon. So Pac rode out for his boy, not no gangbang and stuff like Mob James claimed. I guess there's not really a question in there, but I guess he just wants you to say if you agree or don't agree, or he said sorry, you had to make it clear, and he keeps donating every time. So
Hey,
somebody credit card. I better check my credit card.
And listen, this dude has donated W. Y'all should just give him a goddamn T-shirt. He donated $100.
He might be probably deal with it if he want. I think he already did, to be honest. He already got one.
He donated $100. He donated $100 sitting here, and I'm sitting here looking at him like, oh, okay. He throwing that money around, and he's right. You got some people mad. He throwing that little money around. They mad at him too.
He may have to, if he does have one, he may have to get a second one for all that.
Yeah, that's John. That's all John. So John is like, thank you, da. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Let's see. God got the cash, yeah. Yeah, Doc. I'm about to hate on John. Put that to GoFund, not to this. No. But yeah, Doc, you need to get some stuff cleared up. Hit me up, though. We'll clear it up for you because I kind of know what you're saying, but I'm kind of like this thing, Miles James, Pac, the bottom line to the question is Pac rolled because he felt obligated. He was hanging out with guys his age. He was trying to be like them, for lack of a better word. He was, the people that he named in the Live and Die L.A. song, they smoked, drank, hung out, took trips, all that together. And I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say. Hey, Reggie, did you and Daz agree on him coming on for an interview? No, Dad still haven't hit me back yet. Dad's mad. Dad's mad. I saw he went on an interview with somebody radio station a couple of days ago that was on the internet. Sean, I may bring man, y'all love the BS stuff more than y'all love the Death Row content. Y'all tune in and y'all watch Danny Boy 5,000 times in one day. I mean, as a community. Y'all watch Mob James interview 21,000 times. Yeah. Crooked Eye, y'all watched 3,000 times. And I thought that was the best interview there, was the Crooked Eye one. Mm-hmm. Y'all watched that 3,000. He's like, hey, y'all, I thought y'all wanted Death Row content. Y'all like the RJ stuff 8,000 times.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people watched the RJ one because they had to hear it for themselves that he said the crazy shit that he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But even the one when we had what's that fool? Not fool. Joe Cool on. Mm-hmm. They watched only almost 5,000 times, and that was a good one. That started off good with Jay Flex and Eastwood. Mm-hmm. Y'all had a great interview for about the first 50 to 60 minutes, mm-hmm. and then you watched that. But anyway, I can't tell y'all what to like. I just know y'all like the crazy stuff. Okay.
Yes, they do.
They like the controversial stuff.
And that controversy sells. Like, man,
I'm gonna get corrupt, y'all. I'm not gonna rest until I get corrupt. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna get corrupt. Me and corrupt have a good relationship once you catch up to it. And I got some.
That's a good one.
I got some blackmail stuff on corrupt too, so I can make it y'all. So you don't need to say something. So corrupt, I'm gonna get. And he gonna be nice and answer all your questions. I just gotta get to it. All right.
You know who you gotta get ready? You gotta get DJ Quick. You gotta get me DJ Quick, man.
DJ Quick. That's another one I gotta get to.
We gotta get him.
If I can find I got somebody that I just found out. Matter of fact, Wack told me somebody that I grew up with that I was real tight that's managing Quick. And I'll reach out to him. Get him. He grew up around the corner from us, and so he'll do it for me. He'll get him. Who you got in the Final Four? Final Four, man. Who won this last game? I was watching. It was Michigan and let me see. Man, I don't want to go with Villanova. I just don't believe in people winning back to back. Let me see who won. I can't say. Let me answer that on Monday, so I know who the Final Four is. I don't even know who the Elite Eight is. So, Michigan did win. Okay. Kansas State looked good beating Kentucky the other day. That Loyola team, y'all better stop believing in that now. Y'all don't think people praying in y'all don't think people praying in Kansas State and all of that? They pray too. I listen to them too, but everybody like that Loyola Chicago team. But what's happening with that is teams with don't have the one and dones, or these people that don't have the one and dones are teams, and so they starting to beat players with the one and dones because they've been playing together for 4 years, and that's what y'all got to start putting your money on. These teams that's been together for a while, but. Loyola, each one of the games they won at the buzzer, so maybe that none is maybe this guy listening to her. Maybe she is Sister Mary, huh? But yeah, Rell have a good relationship, Barry T with Storm of the Outlawz. If anybody gonna be able to get her, it's gonna be him.
That's in the making.
Yeah. Pretty face. My court date is in May, so I got a little time. With y'all at the end of May. And then from that point, I'm going to have to go and get they're going to have to do a probation report on me and all of that. So I should be with y'all at least until July. Let some guy come down and put his hands on the prosecutor and say, let the boy stay out a little longer. So I ain't going to get rid of me until July. So y'all going to have to stay listening to me until July, at least. But it's in God's hands, so. That's all I can say about
But until then, we gonna be working.
Yep.
Bomb1st 313 Live, Reggie Wright. We gonna be working. We gonna keep it coming. Please believe it.
Yeah. Mr. Moore, I'm gonna get an attorney on with us, named Jeff Lowry and stuff, and we're gonna do that one day and educate y'all on publishing and copyrights and all of that. That's a good question, but it'll be too long for me to talk about contracts and stuff like that tonight. But I'm gonna find a good entertainment attorney, and we're gonna do a show just about what y'all need to do as driving artists and stuff like that. How you copyright your music, what's a good deal for publishing. 'Cause I don't even know what's going on with the iTunes and stuff like that, the deals that y'all make with them on that. I don't even know if an 80/20 is still a good deal. You remember when, Master P had the 80, and let me tell y'all, I can tell y'all this right quick. The difference in the contracts. Master P had an 80/20 deal. And that means he got 80% of the money, Priority Records got 20% of the money. But with that deal, they didn't pay for anything. Only thing they did was put it in the stores and collect the money from the stores and stuff like that, which is called a distribution deal. Master P had to pay for the videos, he had to pay for the promotion, he had to pay for the studio time and all of that. All right. So that's the 80/20 deal.
It's a little bit different now, I think, because how I work with, I think it's on
iTunes.
iTunes.
Like today, and then I'll let you go into that.
Okay.
But I want to explain Suge's deal. What Suge had was a 50/50 joint venture deal. And what his deal was, okay, you pay for everything. You pay for the videos, you pay for studio time, you give me a monthly to pay my artists and for me to live off of, and you just pay everything. Everything I need, you pay for. And then at the end you recoup all of that. You recoup all of that money that you funded out, that I approved for you to fund out for me. And then after you pay for all of that, then we split it 50/50. And that's including the distribution part and all that, because you didn't pay the distribution and all of that. So what did, and that's why y'all send our name out there so much, and y'all saw all those high budget videos and all of that, because you had your major, your Interscope and all of that, fronting all of that money. But it eventually got billed back to him. And so that's how his deal worked. And there was something else that was good about his deal, where they pay for everything 50/50. At the end, you have the distribution fee. And then where he got most of his money from was from what? Shows. He made that money from there. We didn't have merchandising. That was the one thing that should have messed up on. Merchandising didn't come out. He didn't start doing a merchandising deal. He never did a merchandising deal. Actually, this company called Dimple Merchandising that he signed over. Was the one that did the merchandising deal, but it was still him. And so he got the merchandising deal, 50/50. Oh, shows and publishing. That's where Suge really made most of his money from publishing deals, because he made all his artists give up 50% of their publishing. So anyway, all right, go ahead. You can tell a little bit about what's going on with the deals today, Rell, because like I said, I don't know the iTunes deals at all. I don't know how they get done, but I'll get in the next couple of weeks. I'll find somebody to come and explain all that to us.
iTunes deal, it works a little bit different. Like a lot of guys now, they don't even need a major label. They don't even need an Interscope no more. They don't need a Priority. All they have to do is just basically go record their album, have the rights to their own, like just have their shit copywritten and everything, and send it on over to CD Baby and all that shit, DistroKid, and upload it automatically to iTunes with their label under it. And iTunes, I think off an album is $99, you say $9.99 or something like that. The artist will receive the $7 for the album, and in iTunes, I think they will receive the $2.99. So that's how it's going now. I think that's how it's going. So yeah, they get the majority of their money off of these sales.
Yeah. Yep. Mr. Jizz85 and John Wright, y'all exposing yourself to be the same person. Y'all don't know how y'all be saying stuff to expose yourself. But anyway.
Yeah.
Who had a better deal? Rob Brandon wanted to know who had a better deal. Master P or Shook? That's a good question. If you had the money to put it up and you had that artist, say if Tupac was on No Limit, that might have been a better deal because you was going to ship $1 million or $2 million, and you had an 80% deal. Better if you just got the stuff on the radio. But think about how many songs of Master P did y'all really hear on the radio versus the California Love or something like that. Ice Cream Man album was his best album. I can't tell you one song on that motherfucker. I can't.
What the song that blew Master P up to me was the I'm Bout It. That was the song that made me.
That was on Ice Cream Man album, right?
Yeah.
No, that was on True. That was on the True album.
Yeah.
You got the name of the album. I know it was on True.
True
I'm
to the
Bout
Game.
It. The remix was on Ice Cream.
Yeah.
True. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was True to the Game. No, it wasn't True to the Game. I can tell you right now.
It wasn't that first one?
I got that album on. No, I'm gonna tell you where it is because I got that album.
Okay.
Pull it up for you real quick, and I'm gonna tell you where it came.
Which album? That
wasn't True to the Game.
Make them say on Ice Cream Man. That's when I knew a Master P.
It was actually called. It was by True, and the album was called True. It was on. It was True.
The one with the white cover, right?
TRUE. Yeah, with the hands. Two people shaking hands on it. That's. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, R no R. I'm going to repeat this one more time, and I hate doing it. But you say, why did Pac die broke then? Okay. Y'all forget, before coming to Death Row, he just had sold 2 million records on Interscope. Where was his publishing money? All of that was just coming in. He wasn't due a royalty payment until about July or August, maybe August or September. Payment was just about due. But he had money that needed to be recouped, even from us. Why are you not asking about his publishing money? Why are you not asking about his movie money? Why are you not asking about the money that from Me Against the World? It didn't cost him that much to defend himself on that rape case. Couldn't have been no more than $2 million, right? So I don't know. I don't know. So all I'm just trying to say is we got it worked out. It would have been worked out. Pac didn't seem unhappy, did he? He had just bought that chain back then was at least $100,000, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. But he was gonna get paid. Everybody always talk about Nate Dogg's child support and stuff like that. I don't know where y'all get the documents from or this stuff on, but didn't Nate Dogg sell on some of his songs? Yeah. Nate Dogg didn't have one.
Can I tell you where Can I tell you where that came from with the child support?
Okay.
That came from Battle for Compton. That was in the Battle for Compton documents. It's on the RJ Bond. Yeah, that's where that comes from. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but stuff had to get billed back. Nate Dogg did do some work on his albums, right? Mm-hmm. I think he was on the Video Holes or something like that.
Yeah.
What was that? All About You song?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, All About You.
Yeah, Scandalous.
So that was just the way of getting payments, and I guess that's the way the bookkeeper at the time decided to charge stuff back to him that he was making money off of. I don't know. I can't say how that came out or what it was, but if I perform or do some work for you, my gardener, he came and got a check today from me for $350. He cut my yard all week. All month. So I had to pay him. So I guess that's why it was how it was, built on the paperwork. It wasn't that, that no money was there, that Nate Dogg didn't generate any money, because he did. He was on new stuff and all of that. So if we put it on somebody's books, it was because they did something. Therefore, it was generating money. People were generating money all over. I don't know. So that's the answer to that question. I can take that however you want, but you do get billed back on what you do. And so that's what I think. a popo again, John. If I wanted to be a popo, they wouldn't take my ass down. They hate me. That's one thing they hate. There's a guy that was a cop or something like that that become, quote unquote, for lack of a better word, dirty, as y'all would say, or on the other side of the law. So even before getting arrested for what I got arrested for, I still couldn't become a cop. And nor would my mindset would allow me to be a cop because I have a different thinking and, you know, from hanging around and being around people. I would probably be a damn good cop because I would be fair now because I understand. The cops, when I was a cop, I used to think that people were doing stuff because they were bad people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of niggas do shit because that's the hand they were dealt. And they're not bad people. A lot, you know, I done found out niggas that was doing drugs and doing stuff. Didn't want to be doing that. They don't want to be doing that. They would love to have a job where they were doing something to get up and go to work and do stuff. Most, not all, but most people would. So, you know, that's a fact. I mean, most people don't want to be bad. There's some that do. Jail is for some people. But a lot of people don't want to be in that situation. From my experience in life, I've been 50.
And some people are just good at doing bad shit. You gotta give them that.
Yeah. I said jail is for
good at it.
It's for some people. Jail needs to be there. Jail needs to be there.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people that's in jail didn't deserve it or didn't want to be in that situation that they got into. A lot of people. And I learned that. Which back when I was a cop, I don't think I knew that. And that's why I think it needed to be an age limit on being a cop. I was a cop. I had power to mess up people's lives at the age of 18 to 19 years old. That's
wow.
You have too much power to be. You just don't know. You haven't had enough life experience to have that type of power. I really think it should be an age requirement of like 28 years old. Because I think, you know, you get smarter and learn things more at that age. But anyway, I'm not going to be preaching. Big time. I left ComPTD because I messed up my ankle in a traffic accident and I got a medical, what they call a medical retirement. I have in my right ankle what they call vascular necrosis. I messed up my ankle in an accident and I have no cartilage in my right ankle. I have bone rubbing against bone.
Shit, that's not like that hurt.
Yeah. Oh, I can't stand up long. I'll be starting to limp and stuff like that. So I walk. Yeah. Bone against bone, no cartilage. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, we got like 13 minutes. John told me, we done went over our 2 hour mark. Oh, John.
Yeah.
We started at 7 today.
Yeah.
That's going to get me. How we looking on numbers today, John? What was our highest? We got another on the stream.
I want to say probably like 230, 240, somewhere around there.
I picked the one. You said 242, so you done went down from 242 to 230.
Yeah. It's at 210 now.
Where we at now? A lot of people tuned out?
210.
Oh, 210. Oh, well, we still got people. Well, we're going to go another 10 minutes there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rell, what's coming up on the 313 live show?
Secret. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, we're gonna keep it quiet. You know, only the elite family get to know that first before anybody else does. So we'll put that up in the elite first. You know how we do it.
Okay. Gavin, Sam, what's up, man? much report. Much respect. I haven't got a chance to watch it on yourself, but Rell used to speak real highly of you back in the day and tell me you was doing your thing back a little while ago. I think he slowed down a little bit as I recall, but he told me he was instrumental in helping a lot of people out a few months ago. So anyway,
he did his thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if Supreme, I haven't seen him chime in a while. What's up? Kenneth playing on. I haven't seen him on tonight.
None of us saw Kenneth either, but we got to get Supreme. We got to get him to, get into this video game
a little bit more. He really don't want to get into it, but we got to get him, Reg. We got to double team, get him in this shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Jersey Deep, what's up always? Oh. Okay.
Special shout out to Jersey D. What up, my homie?
Anthony Virtue, D Block. You got to talk to D Block. Rell will tell you in a minute. He don't control who's up in the elite family. You just got to keep hitting in and chiming in, and D Block will see you and notice you, and then he'll bring you in. So Rell will tell you in a minute.
I turned
that up to D Block.
That's D Block. I don't even do it no more. I used to do it. And I said, fuck it. I'm gonna let D Block handle all this. Let D Block put all the people in there that he feels that should be in here, and bam, that's how we do it. I don't even kick nobody out no more. D Block do it all.
Yeah. Gunsmoke to Don. Shout out Gunsmoke. AGTV didn't come in today, huh?
Yeah, he was in for a little bit.
Oh, he was in.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Sandeep. Let's see what Sandeep talking about. Sandeep Midhoff. Is that who you were talking about, Rell? No. Okay. Reggie, what was your biggest regret while on death row and your biggest highlight? Man, why are you asking me hard questions like that? And would you ever write a book about your time on death row? Only way I would write a book about my time on death row, somebody come and sit down with me and talk to me while I'm in jail. That would be the only time I'm kind of ADD. I can't sit still that long. That's the only time I think I'll be able to sit still enough time to remember everything. But I think I already put my staff together. I think I told you I don't fuck with Kenneth and Tavato and somebody else that knew my life better than I did. I knew the history of death row better than I did. There's a few of y'all out there though. Biggest regret while on death row was fucking with Frank Alexander. I'm gonna be honest. Just because of what he did afterwards. I'm gonna be honest. I had a good relationship with Frank during the time of while things were going on. I knew how to massage him. As y'all can see, I don't know. Y'all don't know. I don't hold grudges at all. You can come at me any type of way, and we gonna make it up. We gonna clear it up. I'm not a grudge person, so even RJ in that interview that we did said Frank wanted to call and apologize to me. I don't know if y'all caught that, but he admitted that Frank was going to call and apologize to me for what he had did, and he had to talk him out of calling and apologizing by saying, "Don't forget the lies that you told." He didn't say lies, but he said stories that you told.
Yeah, don't forget what you said.
Don't forget the lies. And if I'm lying, y'all go back and listen to that interview, and then y'all call me on it.
Yeah, it's there.
But it's still up. It's there.
It's there.
So anyway, but still, the way he did me, and he just dragged me and my family and stuff through the mud on things that he said to make $1. That would probably be my biggest regret. And encompassed with that is some things, with Pac life, and not just because Pac. Because I'll be honest, y'all keep getting on me about this gun shit and all of that and whatever. I don't care if Frank had 5 guns on him. Pac would have still gotten shot that night. Pac would have still got shot. If y'all believe that theory, which I do. Okay, so that's that. So why I'm hard on Frank Ben is because he didn't make the call just to give us that opportunity to say, okay, well, y'all need to do this, or maybe we need to send some more homies there, or something like that. I probably wouldn't, knowing the amount of people that was in that entourage. I can't even say today that I would have made any changes or said anything. Probably wouldn't have. Because I feel they were still secure with the people that was with them.
But now here's the thing. After the beatdown,
okay,
from leaving the casino, going back to the hotel, and Pac changing clothes, all together, how long was that? The whole time frame, the beatdown,
leaving the hotel, leaving the MGM, going to the hotel, changing clothes, and coming back out. How much time frame was that? How much time lapsed?
At least 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know the exact time Pac got shot and killed, but I'm pretty much know the fight was over about 8:30, 8:40. So the walking out of the hotel and all of that, I believe that was around 9 o'clock. So let's just give them 9 o'clock to getting back to the Luxor when they're walking in. So from 9 o'clock until the time that he got shot, and I'm pretty sure some people out there that know the exact time that he got shot before midnight, because it was always on the 6th when they say he got shot.
So you say right. So 2 hours. You say 2 hours lapsed, and Frank did not pick up the phone or go to a phone and make a call from the hotel lobby or from Pac's room or his room or anybody else's room to call you and say, "Yo, Reggie, this shit just jumped off."
Not at all.
He didn't do that. In 2 goddamn hours. So what in the fuck was Frank doing, or what in the fuck was Frank thinking? Hollywood, being Hollywood.
I won't even say that. They were just all hyped up with the ones that were there. You got to see that mob that walked out of the hotel. So they all feel good. They still would feel comfortable. They feel okay. They felt that they it was enough of them. So, yeah, they felt okay. And like I said, if he would have called me, I can't even say if I would have said, okay, well, let's do this or let's do that. Because like I said, the homeboy security and the homeboys is who I look to deal with shit like that. Not the Frank Alexanders, the Michael Moores, the Reggie Wrights, or any of that. We were just there to get on the testifying stand and say, well, officer, this happened, or this happened, or this happened, Your Honor, this happened, Your Honor, or this would happen. That's all my security was really for. Or if a cop came and tried to talk to us, say, hey, officer, I'm working with them. Can you give him a break? I'll take him home. I'll take responsibility for him. That's what our cops was for.
Right.
Yeah. To say more security was needed, Pretty Face. For what? I didn't look at them like that. How many cops that I needed to go walking up to another cop to say, give them a break? Those niggas were street niggas. That's what they was for. That's what they for. The cops was for getting them in the club. The security was for them to keep groupies off of them. When I'm talking about groupies, I ain't talking about female groupies. I'm talking about groupie dudes off of them when they're in clubs and stuff like that. They say, hey, man, hold up, man. He trying to holler at this bitch right here. Hold up, dog. That's what they was for. The homeboys was for to go and get bars and say, hey, man, I like that chick right there. Tell her to come over here. Come and sit over here for us. Hey, man, we need some weed. Go tell them to, see when they go over here, got some weed. That's what the homeboys was for. They were the ones there. Now, you couldn't have them. You couldn't have Mob James, a bunch of y'all standing next to Pop the whole time. He wasn't going to do that. That was Frank's job to sit there and be with him, beside him, and all of that. But if, let's see, if Wolf from Bad Boy came up to him, or Baby Lane from Bad Boy came up to him and said, Pop, man, fuck you. You think my security going to say something? I said, okay. Yeah. But you think they're going to say that and Buncher standing right there with him?
Nah.
All right. I'm talking.
Nah. Now, Kendall McClain made a good, what you said, good point. He just said, in his opinion, Frank's biggest mistake wasn't for getting his gun. Frank's biggest mistake was not getting a license plate number on the white Cadillac to tell police.
I always say, witness.
Yeah, that's a great one, Kendall McClain, and I agree with you 100%.
Y'all talk to any bank president right now. They don't want their security guards getting in no fucking shootout in the bank. Give them that money. Yeah, give them that money. Protect my customers. Protect, be a good witness so you can report to the police or the FBI when they come what went down. That's what security is for. They don't want no big, I know TV and all of that shows big shootouts inside the banks and all of that. Man, no bank president want that. They can have that money. We'll get you later. All right.
Anybody else got anything else? See here.
Yeah, you know, Ray Guns, he said Frank Vickers' mistake was carrying the gun. I still don't agree with that. It would have been nice to, but would y'all want him with the Outlawz chasing down a car, firing down the street, at a car? Would y'all? Those were young 17, 18-year-old kids in the car with him. Would y'all want
like
that?
you said, the homeboys, they did their thing because they got behind them and did what they did to pursue Chase. But like you say, Frank's job should have been, he should have got that plate number.
Be a great
and
and then when something went down, be the one that came to court to testify. Suge shouldn't have been the one that had to get on the stand and said that was Buntry, that was Neckbone. That person that was with me kicking in was Trayvon Lane. That was that. That was Frank's job. Suge should have never had to get up on that stand and testify to that. Just think if all of them would have got violated for Suge's testimony in that. What would Suge been considered? The biggest rat in America. Look, thank God they weren't trying to go after any of them. Yeah. They were just trying to go after him. But just think if it was all of them they were trying to violate probation or parole on. And he got up on the stand and did that.
Because I look at it like this: the entourage was real deep that night, and you just had 4 motherfuckers in the car, and it was like, hey, it's on. It is what it is, because they cruised right on up to the side of the Beamer and did what they did and didn't care. And it's from what I've seen from the pictures and all the reenactment shit, just how it went down, and they were there to do a job and get it done.
Offensive players always have an advantage. Anybody that plays football or any sport, football or mainly basketball or something like that, offense players always have an advantage because they know what they're about to do. Defense, you just got to be prepared.
Right.
I don't even think they were prepared on the defensive status at that time because who would have thought on a Vegas trip in Las Vegas on one of the biggest nights of the year other than New Year's or something like that? Who would have thought that would have went down?
Right. The way Keefe D, he explained it is, okay, they just rolled up to do, I guess how that should, and it seemed as if Pac was reaching for a gun, and that's when bang, 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 everything just happened. But I have to sometimes, when I listen to Keefe D, I have to take what he say with a grain of salt, because he has changed, some of the things that he said, and on certain things he changed the story a few times.
Yeah.
But however, he put himself in that car with the murderers, and as it was going down. And that's why I always say that this case was pretty much not important to Vegas to solve, because it's just, you got a man, he's running off at the mouth. He's telling you everything. He's telling you, I was in the car. He's telling you, hey,
those were strip cops.
We had the gun.
Those were strip cops or community service type cops. They wasn't used to no shit like that happening on those Las Vegas Strip in the 90s. They wasn't working the projects and stuff like that, where shootings like that go down. They wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
They wasn't used to that. Those were cops. To work on the Las Vegas Strip, you can't be an aggressive type cop. Y'all know that cop in your neighborhood. That motherfucker that, most of y'all neighbors probably that Ticketron. Y'all call them Ticketron. That's pull over everybody and all of that. Everybody got that type of those type of cops wasn't working on the Strip. They would have got rid of him so quick, messing with all those tourists and stuff like that.
Damn it.
Yeah, but anyway. Man, I saw a good question. Hey, Barry T, you keep asking about Timmy Rue. Everybody, Timmy Rue's in jail. Timmy Rue's in jail, y'all. Nunez, bulletproof car. They wasn't that common then. But if you know about bulletproof cars, that's one of the heaviest things there is. Number two, a bulletproof car. You know what I mean? These niggas used to ride around in Rolls Royces and BMWs and stuff like that. You can't even roll down your goddamn window in a bulletproof car. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
No bulletproof. The Beamer wasn't a bulletproof Beamer, and he damn sure didn't have on no fucking bulletproof goddamn jersey.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta love about the internet, because you can tell a motherfucker anything and they gonna believe that shit. But certain people will believe it.
Yeah. If Pac survived, what would have the mob done or Death Row do? 15 shootings wasn't enough for you? Biggie dying wasn't enough for you?
And there's a lot of motherfuckers that dropped behind that. Even though Orlando Anderson got shot up behind that, a lot of people didn't know that he had to learn how to walk again. He was in a wheelchair. He got shot up pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't believe that one, though, Rell.
You don't believe that one?
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I never saw no evidence. I know BJ Knockout said it, but trust me, we were following him. Chuck Phillips was on his ass telling everything that was going on. I saw him, let's see, should have got violated October of 96. His trial started in February. I saw him January of 97. Maybe February 97. No, it was before February 97. I was in communication with him, and he wasn't limping. He was walking good then.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Supreme is back. I made it back. King Taco was packed as shit. We was just talking about you, Supreme. We was talking about how we need to get you. We gonna double team you, man. We gonna get you to start taking this a little bit more serious in what you do, man. Cause your art is beautiful, man. Your videos, you take care of business. I tell everybody, if you are not subscribed to Supreme, please go over there and subscribe to him, because his videos are funny as shit, but they're the truth. And this is what sense of humor.
Yeah.
And thank you, New York Yankee 22. There's no bulletproof jersey. The bullets will go through your shoulder. You goddamn right. The bullets will go through your shoulder. I was wondering when somebody else was going to think about that. Why would you have a fucking bulletproof jersey on when your fucking arms and shoulders and neck and everything is so exposed? Why in the fuck would you even have the thing on? I wouldn't even want that on if it was, well, there is one, but you wear it up under your shirt, because I spoke to a company that sells them. And they said that the motherfucker is not a loose fit. It fits like a girdle. And if somebody was wearing it outside with just jeans on, they would look stupid wearing it. It's made to go up under a shirt.
Yeah. Mr. Just 85. Who y'all think Mr. Just 85 is tonight, y'all? Anybody got any ideas?
I know you're going to tell us. Who is it?
I don't know. I think it's JMX, but I don't know.
You think it's JMX?
I think it's JMX. Well, all right. Well, I know John's going crazy, and I'll be cussing him out in the morning on the way to church. Talking about, why you ain't posted it yet? Why you only posted up half?
You see, Rell, he doesn't understand the YouTube, so he thinks when it's processing that it's me holding it back, when it never is.
It'd be a whole week. I mean, a whole day before it posts.
I showed you the screenshots of what YouTube told me.
But Rell's shit don't do that. But
Rell's doesn't go 4 hours.
I ain't go straight.
Rell knows how to.
I go.
Go ahead.
Bam! Kill it. It's over with. 2 hours is the max. hour and a half, 2 hours is the max.
I've seen Rell just hang up on people and be like,
We
done.
had 2 hours, 40 minutes. We had 2 hours, 40 minutes.
Watch, the last 2 hours will be up
I'm just
immediately.
trying to give it to y'all, but I ain't got no Sons of Anarchy to watch tonight. I guess I'll go watch, maybe I'll go mess with my wife for a little while. She was walking in here and looked at me.
I'm finna go watch American Dad. I love watching that fucking Alien. Yeah, that fucking Alien watcher. That motherfucking crazy.
We were talking about movies, man. We were talking about shows that we watch on TV on our last stream a couple of days ago. And how in the hell did I forget Power? How did I forget that, y'all? That's my favorite.
Oh, man, you forgot Power?
Oh, that's what I'm going to start doing. That's what I'm going to do. Because Fantasy Crazy is at the end. Jim done tripped out and Jack about to kill her ass. I'm about to go start watching Power over. I'm going to watch Power from season 1.
That shit come on again. It get ready to come on about another month or two. About another 2 months.
You know, I got The Shy, Eric Summers. I got it on, DVR. And I watched the first 2. You know, the guy with all the hair and stuff, that's my wife. His last name is Gilder, too. That's my wife's nephew. But I only watched the first 2, and I didn't like it. I guess I hate when brothers and when people wimp out. And the chef dude, the dude that was the chef, I can't think of his name. When he let that nigga go after he killed his brother, I was kind of mad at him. So I stopped watching it. Maybe I'll if you say The Shy is good, I'll try to watch The Shy again. Yeah, I'm going to start watching Power again. You know what show I never watched, Rell, that everybody loved? Was that show about those Naked Bad? What is it?
Breaking Bad? Yeah, I've never seen that either.
Breaking Bad.
I never saw that either.
Yeah.
They say, man,
I never watched that either.
What y'all think about Breaking Bad out there, y'all?
Never watched it.
Snowfall. Well, Snowfall's okay. It's okay. It's something to watch on TV. Somebody wants you to tell Jay Street, he said, what's up, Rell?
Tell Jay Street, what up? Got him.
Yeah. Breaking Bad is the white folks' wire.
Oh, it is.
I had it, white folks. I love The Wire, so if it's that good, I'm going to check that out.
The Wire
what you couldn't
shit, I hate that they took that off.
You couldn't get into Mario. Mario Fernandez said I couldn't get into it, but you can't get into what? What show talking about? What show, Mario? Maybe you answer somebody else's question. Maybe you answer Anthony's question. Breaking Bad. Okay. I might start watching my boy Tony. Tony Soprano was my fucking hero, y'all. I love that Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano. Game of Thorns. I watched that too. Man, I love when that chick finally took her clothes off. The one I forget names. I'm not good with names, but the one that was with the guy that had his penis cut off. I was in love with that chick.
You know what? I've never watched the
Game of Thorns.
Never.
I've never seen it
either. Got that. I call my son in it right now. He tell me that character name. He know every name, every character on that show.
Never. I never watched it.
Yeah, I've never seen one episode. I hear about it, but I've never seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear everybody talking about it, but I've never seen it myself.
Jump, change, coin, you fakes. I hope that's a movie. Hope they ain't talking about us. I never heard of them. Fakes.
It's all caps, so you never know.
It's a show. It's a show called The Shield that a lot of y'all slept on. With,
that was the shit.
Oh my God, y'all need to go watch The Shield. Okay, now I'll tell y'all something too. The Shield was the executive producers and all of that, and the guy, The Shield, he was the one that ended up writing and doing most of the stuff for one of the executive producers, which was the guy Peggy. I can't think of his name right now, but Peggy's husband from Married with Children. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, he's the executive producer of Sons of Anarchy. He was also executive producer on The Shield. And so that's how he got that deal with effects. But yeah,
come on, Al Bundy.
Yeah, but Peggy, not Al. Peggy, you know.
Yeah.
I know these people that I know my own, and I can't think of them right now. But anyway,
Kathy, what was her name? Kathy or some shit like that? I forgot her name.
Yeah, they have. She still must use her maiden last name. But anyway, that was the shit. Yep, the Shield was loosely based on the Rampart scandal. Now, the Rampart shit had happened. I mean, the Shield it was out before the Rampart DJ AD. No. But there's some truth to that. But they were doing good things and bad things. No Rampart guys were just out there just rousing and beating, and they were just doing it for themselves. Let's see, Rolex Enterprise. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see what you want to say. And every time I read something without reading it firsthand, I always get in trouble. Okay, what's up with that American Dream? Never watched it. American Nightmare, Suge Knight documentary. Oh, Antoine Fuqua was doing. Don't know about it. I know him and Antoine Fuqua fell out. But let me just tell you something about Suge Knight. Suge Knight doesn't do shit for the money. He never had any intentions on doing anything about his life because he never really needed to. And so what he was doing was going around beating people pretty much. Yeah. Pot. Who's donating pot? High tolerance 100. Yeah. All right. Three's company. Janet was sick. I used to like Janet over Christy though. I always liked the Mexican women. My wife likes it. I've not been talking too quick. And I like the brunettes over blondes. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right, y'all getting crazy with your questions now. So I guess y'all about tired like we are. Rell is 12:45. I appreciate you hanging out with us.
No problem, brother.
So me and Rell, we'll be on talking about the Unsolved show next Tuesday on the 313 Live show. Also, I don't know if some of y'all heard, I told it. Rell don't like me giving it out, but I'll give it out anyway.
Give it to him.
He got the guy that's playing Reggie Wright in episode 6 or episode 8. He's going to come on one of those shows and talk about his role playing me in the Unsolved movie.
Right.
I keep calling it a movie, but it ain't a movie. It's an Unsolved show. So we'll be looking out for that.
Shout out to D Block. D Block made it happen. He helped make it happen. So shout out to him.
Yep. And with John, we're gonna do something on Monday. We haven't decided if we're gonna do J Flex or Eastwood. So we're gonna do one, and then Rell hopefully he'll want to do the other one on probably Thursday or something like that. But we don't like to do stuff back to back. You know, we like to do them every other day or something like that. Give y'all time to check it out, review it, and watch it while y'all at work, passing y'all day through. And so, so we'll see what's up with that. So I'll let John see. We'll see whichever one is available. Because I think both of those, y'all gave J Flex and Eastwood some good rating on the last time, and I think we kind of gave them some injustice on rushing them off. So we're going to get some information from them, get them on record. And John, what you got to add, bro? Anything?
No, I think that's
well, let
it.
me see. Evangelist 83. I hate when people do this to me.
Oh, no.
I'm not fucking with Papa G. Y'all stop asking me about Papa G. Papa G been out there. Y'all done made me deal with one gay person already. Oh, man, I can't never shut my mouth up.
I got in touch with Papa G one time through Risky, right?
Yeah, Risky. Cool.
And Papa G told me he wanted $500.
Papa G Hollywood.
I said, Risky. I'm like, Risky, you tell Papa G I'm not giving him no motherfucking $500. I was like, every goddamn thing I've ever heard him say.
Well, you know who was paying people who started that messed up the game doing that.
Yeah, you know. Exactly. But the Yeah, but the thing was, I'm like, what is it that he gonna get on my show and tell me that he hasn't got on the set on every goddamn show that I seen him on? When he was on the one with RJ Bond, and he was told the same goddamn story that he told to 3 other people. I'm like, are you for real gonna tell me these same Tupac stories on my shit, and I'm gonna give you $500? Yeah, okay, motherfucker, you ain't getting $500 from me.
I did. Brian Boys, I did. I said I always got to open my mouth and say shit that I shouldn't say. So I apologize for that. So, you know, I just said it. It was the truth. He said it. I just said, y'all going to make me deal with 2 minutes in a week. What's so bad about that? Y'all always taking me out the bad guy. Y'all know I'm a homophobic motherfucker. I can't tell. Okay. Yeah, Papa G still alive, though.
Yeah, he around and kicking it and getting. He eating too, boy. He eat. Anybody who's willing to listen to them Tupac stories, he's trying to talk.
He's a talk. He's a talker. He's a PR guy. Most PR guys, that's all they do. Okay. Squash Blake, we had Danny Boy. We got a good interview, a good 50 minutes with Danny Boy a couple of nights ago, Mr. Blake. Dad, man, I ain't paying nobody nothing, so y'all gonna squash that. We ain't paying. They can take it wherever if they want to get charged. They want some money. No, we ain't paying anybody. Get low from OFTV. Why? Tell me why. Why? Give me one good reason why. No, Flo can't tell me nothing. Y'all keep saying corrupt. Like I said, before y'all leave, I promise I'll do corrupt.
Yeah, the main one
Trayvon gotta get. Yeah, Trayvon ain't fucking with me.
Trayvon ain't
come over and say what's up to y'all, but he ain't gonna ask no questions. He done pretty much committed to saying, hey, what's up, y'all? And, you know, but I hope we all know his voice or recognize his voice. But he's not gonna answer no questions. So.
Yeah, we gotta get DJ quick. We gotta get quick.
Why are you tripping off? That's funny. That was funny. Miss Chalet. If I see Miss Chalet, Miss Chalet is a hard interview for me. Because I know she's full of shit. And I'm a Sharita fan. You know, Sharita.
Yeah,
y'all don't know. When somebody I fuck with, ride with somebody, and I ride with them. And that's just how I am. If they're your enemy, they my enemy. and I ride with Sharita. And she can't stand Miss Chalet, so. Chef Knight Jr. What could I mean, no disrespect to Chef. Little Chef. He would do it in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. But why? Come on. I know y'all saying why. I mean, he was 4, maybe 5 when shit was popping. It's that old. I don't even think he was that old. Man, he might be 4, 3 or 4. No. No. I can't do it. Hammer would be a good one. You know what? I don't have Nutso. I know Nutso. We gotta get Hammer a good one. Yeah. Hammer's a good one. So we'll work on Hammer. That'd be somebody good for us to work on.
You know who another guy I think that'd be a great interview? That motherfucker Aaron Hall.
Yeah, Aaron didn't end too well with us.
Aaron didn't end too.
We had an Aaron Hall lookalike. I don't know if I've ever told you that story. The finish toss it up.
Yeah.
We ever noticed in the toss it up video, y'all never saw his face. Y'all just saw him looking through like a rear view mirror or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had to reshoot him. That was a weirdo.
Wasn't that Toss It Up song originally his at first? Wasn't Toss It Up originally Aaron Hall's at first?
Toss It Up was made from one of those songs that was
No Diggity, No Doubt.
No Diggity, No Doubt.
Yeah, No Diggity, No Doubt. With Dr. Dre and what's them Backstreet and Blackstreet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was just a mess with Dre. I tell you, she always wanted to if he thought Dre was about to blow up, he wanted to do something. Skee-Lo wasn't on Death Row, man. This Mr. J, man, maybe you're not JMX. You wouldn't ask no bullshit like that. But Skilo wasn't. Skilo wasn't on death row. So, no. Player. Gonzoe was on, so listen to the first hour. He was on for the first hour, though. So, I know he's probably late to the party, but he was there. Devontae. Haven't talked to Devontae in a while. I'll call his bodyguard. I'm still good with Big Sean. And see if Big Sean can get him to me. Or even maybe Casey or JoJo. I'll see who Devontae, who Big Sean can get to me. He can get one of them to me. Trey D, yeah, I'll see. I wasn't a real big those dog pound guys after that. After that slap, I lost a lot of them. Even though Trey D wasn't there, Trey D was probably hating Stu more than we was there. The DOC, Rell can get the DOC anytime. Matter of fact, it's a good interview on 313. I listened to about a month ago with the realist, DOC, and Big C Style.
C Style, yeah, Big C Style. Yeah, that was a fun interview we did.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
Only big artists. Cool. I'll reach out to Nutso and see who number he got and call him and see what's up. Yeah. Anthony Virtue.
I would love to. I would love to get what's his name, Mr. Wendell's Marble Mouth on the phone and get an interview with him. I would love us to do that sit down, but that'll never happen. That would be a great interview.
Who was that?
It'll never happen though. Noble. I think Bomb1st would probably get him before I got him.
We probably could have got him with this controversy going through, but I might reach out to him. I might have Wack Deuce get me on the phone with him. See, one thing we say about Noble, but he pulled one of the baddest bitches around. He had one of the Hammer dancers. Her name was Janelle. He ended up having 2 babies by her. Matter of fact, they're still together. But this bitch had a baby, and after she had that baby, he got a 6-pack back. I love a woman with a 6-pack. And, yeah. He's still with her. I wonder if she still got that 6-pack. But, yeah, he pulled one of those, even though Sugar was tapping on it. So, I'll be scared to go behind that. Yeah. So,
yeah, you'll be hit with the curse for real. You go behind that. Sure. It's a possibility he may have that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, we don't. Y'all want to call Kurt? Let's see if y'all want to talk to Kurt. See if Kurt up. Anybody want to talk to Kurt?
Call him up.
So we can get y'all back on level 11, Kurt. Nobody's saying nothing yet. Let's see. DJ AD, I will get Buck and Joe Cool on your station. Let them do all that bullshit. How about that, DJ AD? Call me and I'll get you on the phone with them. Because they both will do it. Well, you probably have to set them up. But they both will come on the show. I'm going to get Joe Cool again with it for y'all just for like a 10-minute segment.
Oh, everybody's saying call Kurt.
Call Kurt? All right, I'm about to piss off time. I got 3 minutes to fuck with Kurt.
No, take your time.
Go past 3 hours.
No, take as much time as you want. If you want to be on your 6 hours, you can be on 6 hours. Just don't yell at me tomorrow if it takes forever to process.
We ain't gonna let Kurt go there though. Let me look at my phone. Let me see. Let's call Kurt. Get him right.
Kurt might look at us all. Fuck this Reggie. Fuck Reggie. I'm not gonna answer this goddamn call.
No, Kurt ain't answer. Kurt Hollywood. Kurt gonna tell us.
Kurt is Hollywood.
Kurt gonna tell us how he got jumped in on the mob. Box Bunny under. Oh man. Alright, I ain't gonna clown. I'm in a clowning mood tonight. I'm gonna go off the phone because I'm getting myself in some trouble. Let me see. Kurt Cobain. Where's your number at, Kurt? What do I have you under? I think I got you under Pac Hater. Let's see. Tupac Hater. Yep, that's what I got him under. No, that's Black number. White 100. do I got Kurt number? You know, I really do got him on the Park Hater. Let's see. Let me type it in. My device, I'm getting me a doggone my Galaxy back. Police took my Galaxy and my wife bought me an iPhone because she wanted to keep up with my ass. I'm getting me a Galaxy back. I do not know how to work these. Oh, Kurt, I spelled it with a K, that's why. All right.
He spelled it with a K.
I know. I was looking at the C. Hold on. All right, how you do if you wake up?
DJAG, yeah.
Yeah, iPhone is the shit. I don't know what he's talking about. The Galaxy.
I cannot do the Android.
You're old.
No, never.
Nah, fuck that. iPhone, MacBook Pros, and fucking iPads is what I got.
Yeah. Who produced Tupac original version of Street Fame? Daz. And I got some people.
Let me ask you a question.
Please leave your message for 678.
Sent you straight to voicemail. Go ahead,
I
Rell.
told you you wasn't going to answer that. Now,
I called him from my house number and I blocked it because I didn't want the nigga to have my home number.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right. Now, out of all of the original Tupac material, John, that was taken, chopped up, and cut up, and just put with new tracks and took the original tracks off. Are those still around and available? Just okay, they said, look, we just want to put this out, and it was rare form. Could that still be done?
Yeah, 1,000% it can be done. There's mixes from the original producers at the time, just on DATs and there's all that stuff ready. It's just a matter of
maybe Kurt listening, he's mad at me. I don't know, he didn't answer though. But it is.
So technically, all this bullshit about there's still a couple hundred unreleased Tupac songs. That's over with. That's done.
Man, y'all can't tell by the quality of the last two albums that they were pulling shit. Especially that Pac Life.
Yeah.
There
may be a lot of pre-Death Row stuff.
With the Pac Life.
But yeah, there's not a whole lot of Death Row stuff. But there may be a lot of pre-Death, but it may be way old. I don't know. That's why I'm hesitant to say, no, there's definitely not 100 songs, because there may be some old shit that no one knows about. But Death Row wise, there's not a whole lot left.
Yeah, because we were told once again through the Battle of the Company that there was 200 songs 200 songs recorded in 280 days.
And that, number one, that's bullshit. But I would never take music information from R.J. Bonds. I wouldn't take any information from him, but I definitely wouldn't take music information from him. Because we asked him what his favorite Tupac song is, he couldn't name one.
It was about 200-300 songs that I turned over.
Yeah, when he died, there was like 100. I thought it was like 170 something.
Well, it was like 5 albums been done post or 4 or 5. And so you pick up 15 to 16 songs on that. So let's say 20 times. That's 100. And most of them was always what it was a lot of just verses, different verses. And he put them on different, it was like 3 or 4 different verses on a beat with his verses on it, but it was the same verse on different songs, on different tracks.
The one song that I'm waiting for, and Rell, I don't know if you would agree, is for somebody, the state or I don't know who, to put out the Staring at the World Through My Rear View, but the solo version.
Yeah.
That's got to come out.
That was a nice song.
I ain't calling J Mix Supreme. R.J. Bonds, I don't know if we want to save him yet. We got to see what y'all say if y'all want to save him.
I don't think he can be saved.
Well, you know what? You can't. He can't be saved, and that's real talk.
Uh-oh.
The real go?
Yeah, I think his phone might have died out. Let me see what mine's at. I got 15%, so I'm okay for a little bit.
Okay. And JMXKZ, he just sucks. JMX dick too much for me, but he haven't done nothing other than suck their dicks. So I don't want to fuck with him. I don't know him for free. I don't know anything about him other than he sucks their dick.
Sandeep, you already answered that.
808. Or Shazzy 187. He worse than them.
Prentice, can you email me? Because I can't remember you being a winner. But if you are, email me and I'll find your email address from when I picked you.
Tell me the name or no?
Do what?
Who said that?
Prentice Nolan said, can you email me my shirt information? But I don't remember picking. I mean, I'm not saying he's lying, but I'm just saying I don't remember picking him. That's what I'm always hesitant of. Somebody saying.
Tell you where you replied that he was a winner at?
Yeah.
On which show?
Yeah, I asked him to email me.
K9's in jail for 8, yo. Yeah, K9's in jail. Last I heard.
Boston,
please. He's got a bad name with his hood, in his neighborhood. You know.
Boston P just emailed and said he got his shirt today.
Oh, you're so funny, Machiavelli, 1996. Ian Wilkerson. What time is it in the UK? Them motherfuckers must be waking up. Is it 6 o'clock over there?
I don't know. What are they, 8 hours ahead of us? 7 hours ahead? Something. I don't know. I don't know how many hours, to be honest. There he is.
There you go. There go Rell.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. We got cut.
Yeah, you was in the middle of a conversation when we lost you.
Oh, and I was just basically saying, he can't be saved. It's pretty much done. You know, that was his alcohol and his truth.
There go that motherfucker we don't like. Mark Castaneda. He's in cap letters too.
Fucking clowns. But anyway, yeah, he can't be saved, man. It's pretty much just a done deal. You know, when he was drunk, he said what he said, and you know that's just how he felt. I've always called another guy a racist. You know, undercover racist. I've always said that, and you know, now this guy is coming out saying it. You know, like wow, you know, there's some truth to this shit, really. So no, he can't be saved. No.
Yeah. Okay. Sandeep, so we're going to drop that then. We ain't going to try to save it. Sandeep Minhas, that's funny. Yeah, that was funny. I like that. He said, back to the Cheesecake Factory for RJ. That was great.
You know, you got to look at it. If he tried to come out to apologize, he waited too long. The number one question was, well, why did you wait so long to apologize? Why didn't you apologize immediately? You think you have to think? What did you have to think about? You know what I'm saying? Now, this is anybody's gonna have to ask that question. Well, is this shit even genuine? Is it, you know, what is it that you miss being on live stream? Do you miss YouTube? I mean, is hurting your pockets of a new project that you got coming out after a movie drop? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, so. Nah, it wouldn't be genuine. In my opinion, it just wouldn't be genuine. So, you know, it's up to the people, you know, certain individuals, if they got to jump on there and say, oh, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
But nah.
Hey, player, you always hating on us. I've been noticing the last couple of streams you've been hating on us, but you always tuning in. Why you tuning in if you're going to hate on us?
Because that's what haters do. That's what they do. You got to accept them. You know, they watch you. That lets you know you're doing something right. You're doing something right and saying something right because these motherfuckers got to watch you. And so I gotta watch him. I hate him, but I gotta watch him.
Yeah. Hey, I want to give y'all some information too.
Okay.
Source of information and news. All right, Shug's 17th attorney, because he got a 16th one appointed to him by the court. But y'all watch and see. Okay, I don't know his name. But it's the guy that represented Casey Anthony. I think it's something bias or something like that. Bias or something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
But that's going to be the attorney that's going to eventually be representing Shiv. I talked to somebody in his family, and they told me that he finally got paid, got some money. And so the guy that y'all want to research and find out This case been pushed back. It was supposed to be on April the 9th, but it got pushed back another 2 months, so April, May, so sometime in June now, I guess. The Jose Baez. Okay, thanks, Brian. Forrest. Thanks, Jose Baez. Yeah, Baez. So if any of y'all want to research and know something about him, that's gonna be Suge's new attorney. Yep. Okay, thanks.
I think they give Suge a raw deal. I honestly think that they greasing him up, you know, run up in him. They give him a raw deal.
Yeah. And Mike White, I've been asked this question a couple of times. I don't ask it about Pac and Suge. Y'all put it out there like me and Suge got problems. Like I said, I stopped taking calls from him in jail, which I'm glad I did. The way they were on his phone. But I just stopped taking calls from him because of being caught up, and I went into a little, not depression, because I'm not one to stress. That's why everybody get mad at me, because I'm not stressing. But I just was tired of bullshit and didn't want to, talk and hear from nobody for a while after I got arrested. Didn't know what my future held for myself, so I kind of shut down on him, and then I heard some things, which I always heard some things, so that really didn't bother me that much. But me and Suge ain't really got no major problems. We'll be cool if we want to. So how can you continue to be cool with somebody that, always doing jabs just for fun, just to get some laughs at you? That saying I knew the Rampart House, y'all just don't know that was a jab. That was just him being funny. That was not no sincere. Because if he really felt that, then he's a rat. If there's any truth to that, then he's a rat. No matter if I was an ex-cop or anything. Because the ex-cop, as close as I was to him, everybody tell you how close you were. So he's a rat. So he wasn't being a rat. He was being funny. So that's what's up with Suge. And then Tupac. People ask me why I didn't like Tupac or why me and Tupac together. I don't know where the fuck that comes from. Where that comes from. Me and Pac ain't never had nothing, no harsh words. He did something disrespectful one time, in my opinion, but that was because he was riding for his people when we was at the airport, and he the one ended up he the one missed out on that, where he threw some, back in the day we used to have tickets that were like hard copies. They wouldn't have all that e-tickets and all of that shit now, like they got stuff now. And we had a bunch of tickets, and that was really money. And we had a bunch of tickets for his people to get on the plane. But I think he had like 15 people with him, and we only had like 10 tickets. And he like threw the tickets down on the plane, on the ground, and said, "I ain't going." And I looked at him and said, "Nigga, you think I give a fuck when he threw the tickets down?" I said, "That's your money on the ground, ain't my money." So whatever, okay, whatever. And so that was the only time me and Pac ever had anything harsh towards each other. And that was the time I told you we had a big strip party when L.A. Dre flew out a bunch of chicks from Magic City and a bunch of chicks from Houston, and we had a big freak party at Suge's house. And we had to give it another time because he was so mad that he didn't go. And he heard about it, Craig Mack, and everybody told him how much of a good time he had. Mike Tyson and everybody was there, and he was like, "Oh." So Suge had to give it again, but of course the second hype didn't build up as good as the first hype. So I've been hearing that a lot lately, and I've been ignoring the questions. But Suge and I will always be good. If I wanted it, put it that way, because that's just how it is. And Pop, we never had no bad words towards each other. So why y'all ask that, I don't know, or who threw that out, I don't know. Plus, I was making shit. I had 2 guards making a profit of $200 a day off the guard, profit. So, yeah, man. Why would I not like somebody I'm making $8,000 a month off of? Maybe 60, yeah, more money, yeah. That's just one person, so no, we good.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to pay $50 for a shirt. I might have to do that for Well, if that's true.
Yep.
Well,
Mario, if you donate to Reggie's
I'm
GoFundMe, $50 or more, we'll get you a shirt for sure. You just do your donation.
But it's not for the
emails.
shirt.
Do what?
It's just for the donation. We give them the shirt for free. The shirt is for free.
Yeah.
Thing is for, that's my appreciation to you for looking out for me. Really, it's from Bomb1st. I'm saying me, but it's really from Bomb1st. So we're not selling the shirt for $50.
Brian said he got his. He got his shirt.
Let's see. And a lot of guys I noticed been framing them, which is a smart idea.
Yeah, D Block, he framed his.
Yeah. I saw a couple of people show me picture shots of them framing them. Nancy, me and John worked for Wide Awake for a minute. Was I getting checks from Wide Awake, John, or was I getting them from E1?
Yours are probably through E1, because I know they were really trying to E1 was really trying to get you more and more involved, and I don't want to say anything bad, but they didn't. They didn't get it.
I forget which one was paid, but I still to this day get paid by E1. So, but yeah, we did some work. There was a female there. I forget her name that I was talking to.
Laura Lavi.
What was her name?
Laura Lavi.
But then she got fired.
Yeah, she got pushed out, and then John Payne took her spot.
Yeah. No, it wasn't John Payne. I never in life talked to John Payne.
Yeah.
It wasn't John Payne.
Was it Robert? A guy named Robert?
I think it was Robert.
Okay.
It was Robert I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. You block his Jadakiss group, right? What's some new shit? I don't know what you mean by that, Mr. Blake.
I think he's asking if Jadakiss has a group called D Block. Not the actual person.
Yeah, D Block, yeah. Oh yeah, I think they did have a group. Yeah, D Block, Jadakiss, no, D Block, yeah, Mighty, yeah.
Yeah, we was cool with Rough Riders. I used to the guy that had messed up his leg in the accident, and his brother was it D? Every time they came in town, I used to look out for them. And then when we came to their town, they looked out for us. So, I remember one of his brothers lost his leg in an accident, not on a motorcycle, but something like a motorcycle. But I was maybe cool with the other brother, though. I think his name was D. I think it was D. But they were cool, the Rough Riders.
You got them on the Two Gangster for Radio compilation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. D and Wack. Yep, D and Wack. Yep. God damn, Mr. Blake, you know your shit, huh? Okay.
Is this true? I heard somebody that should bought DMX.
Of course, we
6'4" or something.
Oh, we'll go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
The question.
Yeah. It sounded like they gave shit gave it to him or something. Gave him a low rider.
Leo Korn bought it for him as a gift, and and we got it too. But you know, low riders don't work in New York. They just didn't work out there. I don't know. Low riders, you know, they bringing that hydraulics on it. It was on Dayton's, and I think that fool was riding at it in the snow. We had a hard time with it.
Yeah. They say he burnt the motherfucker up, hitting switches and something, doing something with the switches. He burnt it up, not deliberately, but accidentally burnt it up.
Yeah, he did something. I remember they called. Leo was like, Reggie, what? I was like, hey, man, I don't know. The shit was all working when I delivered it to him. When I delivered it to him at a photo shoot he was doing. He was doing that one when he had that blood all on him, when he was had his body looking like that. Yeah, it was at that photo shoot.
Flushing my flesh, blowing my blood,
Yeah, but DMX was cool. He was weird, but he was cool. But Leo Korn, y'all don't know. Everybody give Russell Simmons credit for Def Jam? No.
Yeah, all Leo.
A white Jew boy named Leo Korn that ran Def Jam. Especially when they were hot. When they blew up with DMX and even Montel Jordan, you know, it was always Leo Korn. Leo Korn. we ordered down, yeah, we can pay Trayvon, but Trayvon, I had him about ready to do an interview with A&E, with Miss Fredericks, but I think they stopped at 30,000, and he was still one more, and he walked away from it. So I guess God is good. I mean, God, life is good to him on what he's making. Because I couldn't have walked away from 30,000. I don't care how much. I wouldn't have walked away from 30,000 in '96. I was like, I got to take it. In '96, life was good. '95, '96, life was real good. But I still wouldn't have walked away from 30 G's.
Hell no.
New York Yankees 22 year D from the Young Christians. It was cool. That was a good deal. I hate that their ride didn't last that long.
Yeah, I think DMX he could have went somewhere. He could have been on the level of Pac and Big, but they from what I've heard, Jay-Z, had his hand in blocking him from getting where he needed to be when he took over and was the president of Def Jam, allegedly. I don't know how true that is.
I think rock cocaine had a lot to do with it.
That's true, yeah.
Because man, that dude was. I watched a show that he was performing about a week ago on YouTube, where he was like at a beach or somewhere. My God, it was at least 100,000 white kids. It was like just the white kids. I ain't seen a black face in the crowd. Just at a beach or somewhere, like a spring break or something. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been with Pac, Snoop, all of them at shows. He never been to a show that packed. Never. He had it, but drugs messed him up. He was like our artist from the '60s. Narcotics messed his career up.
Yeah.
But when he was on top of the world, he was hitting it. He stayed the rough grade to my opinion. Machiavelli '96, and somebody else asked about Gonzoe. Y'all gonna have to listen to Gonzoe. When we have guests like that on, they don't even want to stay on about an hour or something. Y'all gotta come to the first. Y'all gotta come in the first hour to listen to it, or you're gonna have to wait till John gets his stream up sometime tomorrow.
There we go.
All right, Maximo. Aquilus, what's your one question you have? You didn't think DMX and Ja was trying to be like Pop? DMX hadn't been trying to be like Pop, but Ja did. But so what?
Yeah, not DMX. Ja was trying to be like him, but not Pop, not X. X was his own man. X was his own man.
Yeah. Coming out with that barking and shit, man, he was hot.
Hell yeah. I'm surprised shit didn't try to steal him from DMX.
He was in jail the whole time he was hot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. He sure was.
Yeah, he was in jail the whole time. X was hot. No, well, Jersey Deep, he might was out in the early 90s, but we didn't know about that nigga until 97, 98.
Oh yeah, he was out, because I remember when I was in New York, I got one of his underground CDs. The CD is basically his It's Dark and Hell is Hot is actually his underground CD. Just a lot of the songs have been, remade and, done on a professional studio level. That's all it was. Same album.
Yeah, Brian Barnes. A lot of people did the box in '96 because they took it until he came out with Hit 'Em Up. Everybody was thought he was dissing the East Coast until he said, "I ain't dissing the East Coast. I'm dissing a few motherfuckers from the East Coast," and he named them. And then he said, "If any of you other motherfuckers got an opinion, then fuck you too." So, that's when people like Fat Joe and all of them start chiming in. But he was really just dissing, you know, the Bad Boy people and then Little Kim and Mobb Deep and people like that. That's all he had a problem with. And so a lot of people were doing it. Jay-Z used to get up and rap bars at Biggie shows, you know, because Biggie wouldn't touch it, and just rap. So we wouldn't be mad at anybody. Jay-Z was rhyming for Big more than anybody back then, you know, before Big got killed in 96, 97. Jay-Z was the one always getting up at shows in New York, this is Pop. But, you know, until Pop explained it, I think a lot of people was upset with him. So that's what I think what happened with that. And which I just found out about the Ice Cube thing. If y'all listen to Gonzoe, he kind of put it out that you know, the Cube and Pop was sending words back and forth. So I knew Suge had a problem with it, but I didn't know Pac was in it. But apparently so. But Suge is like me. He was riding with Pac because he had a problem with Cube, and so I guess he rolled with Pac on that too.
Yeah, Pac did send out. I heard an interview on the radio where he was basically saying that Ice Cube was a grown ass man and should be ashamed because he wasn't throwing up the W until he saw him doing it, and hollering West Side. He wasn't doing that until he saw Pac doing it, and you know Pac had an issue with that, and he made it known in that interview.
And I think a lot of it could have been because you remember Cube went in and started working with the East Coast producers for a while. Did a couple of albums, or did the album out on the East Coast with some East Coast producers or something. So that could have been, I don't know. I think right when he left NAA, he went and started working with them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately after he left NWA.
Gun spoke it down. I don't know what you're trying to say, but if you're trying to say you're going to donate me something, I appreciate it. They've been out to pray the premise. Jay-Z, Biggie shit, you know. Let's see. Man, Angie Martinez, just think how much money she can get for that interview if she find that interview, huh?
Oh, she has it. It's not a matter of finding it. She's been teasing it for like 4 years.
Oh, yeah. She has it.
She's got it.
Oh, she has it. She has it. She said when she's gonna release it when the time is right. That was her exact words.
Yeah.
If the air ain't right now.
Yeah.
This is the time.
She can make a lot of fucking. She's gonna make a lot of fucking money off of that interview.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking money.
She better start shopping it because in a minute, you know, how much more Pac stuff can we go through? You know, listen to or something like that.
Well, that right there is raw, so I'm quite sure everybody wants to hear that shit.
You're not working right now. Is she still on the radio out there in New York?
That I don't know. I don't think she is.
I
mean, yes, she is. I think she's on. I think she's on Power. What was it? Power 105, 105.1. I know she's on the same show as.
She's not that hot.
Yeah. She's on the same station as the Breakfast Club. That's she's with them now. She's in the afternoon. Yeah, she's over there. And she's not with Hot no more. Yeah.
Alpha Male Gold want to ask you about Rell, about what's your thoughts on Against All Odds.
All Odds on the movie?
They said she's at Power 105 now. Okay.
Yeah, Power 105, yeah. I said she's at the same station the Breakfast Club is on. What's my problem with the All Eyes on Me movie?
Yeah. No, not the movie. I think All Odds.
Against All Odds?
Yeah.
It was a great fucking song because he basically laid everything out to you right there in the song. Or who shot him, who set him up, who snitched him out. He just told you everything right there in that one song. Everything you needed to know is in that one song. Listen to it. Go read the lyrics. After you listen to it, read the lyrics and you'll know everything you want to know.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Big, I think everybody on here was not wish, but hope. Praying for shit to beat the case. We hope.
Oh, yeah.
We really do. Apparently, he got a good lawyer. If I forget the name y'all said, Baez. I just know that the guy that helped Casey Anthony beat the case, and we all thought Casey Anthony was guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were, but anyway, where they got off. But we all pulling for it. Yeah.
I think he's gonna beat it.
Yeah. We'll see murder out. No, I don't think he. I'm sure everybody done told him. All these other women done told him about murder out. But Suge don't sit down and watch negative stuff. He don't like shit like that. He just like gangster movies. He'll sit down and watch some good, Goodfellas, shit like that. I never really sat and watched. Well, I know he ain't watched no reality TV, but reality TV wasn't big when I was fucking with him. But we used to watch stuff like Goodfellas, gangster movies, stuff like that. Godfather, stuff like that is what he really liked. Probably New Jack City, Scarface, shit like that. That's the only movie I remember watching with him.
The Suge and Pac used to watch The Untouchables a lot. That one movie that they used to watch that.
I'm sure that was one. Like I said, whenever they were around, they were drinking, smoking, and fucking. I don't remember them ever watching movies together. Maybe when they just had their main two bras with them. Probably when they took that trip to Hawaii and stuff like that, they might have went and watched the movies. Or I ain't never been to a movie. I've been to a movie with Suge once or twice. And not just taking a girl or taking this, one of his kids. Pretty much one of his chicks at the time to the movies. But I don't ever remember Pop going to a movie or hearing about him going to a movie. So, but they had those big discs. Yeah, I remember those big old discs like album.
Laser discs.
Yeah, the laser disc. Yeah,
that's what they used to watch stuff on. So they had all those gangster movies. We used to go and buy those gangster movies and watch those. I guess we couldn't just sitting around watching Terms of a Gentleman and nothing like that, huh? Yeah, that wouldn't have been too cool. Yeah, Quinn Shepard. I only knew about Kadada right before they went to Paris on the fashion show thing. But he obviously was messing with her before then because QD3 was coming around the studio. So I don't know when they started messing around, but it was after March or April of '96. After F-130, you said you heard him describe and talk about murder route. Well, I can say this. He has never uttered a word to Teresa Swan about it. Yep. So that's a fact. Well, that's the final straw for Dr. Dre waiting to leave. Reggie, what was the final straw for Dr. Dre wanting to lead that program? I really believe it was the Mark Anthony Bill. Hey, John, you gonna share some of this value money with me?
I know. You don't even have to tell me.
What was I gonna say? Maybe
The last straw for Dre leaving.
I think it was really the Mark Anthony Bell thing, how that went down. How he probably, his attorneys was like, man, what's going on? You tripping. You was on probation. You could have went to jail behind that shit. Cause, David Kenner. The two people that got blamed for it was what's it part? It was two people that got blamed. I forget who the two was, but it wasn't Suge. They had to pay $600,000, and Suge wasn't one of the ones that had to pay on it. That, and I think the Mr. situation was coming ahead.
Didn't Suge want him gone though, or no?
Huh?
Did Suge want him gone or no?
No.
Okay.
That's no. Suge did not want him gone.
Okay, because Michelle
He
always
played the
claims.
part, played
Yeah.
the role, but he did not want Drake on.
Okay.
Not even for half the company at that time. No.
Yeah. Okay, let's
But he was
ask.
in control of everything. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Let's
Dayu
ask let's
999
ask Dayu's question. Go ahead.
Reggie, you knew Pac well. What do you think he would say about today's hip hop? Whoa. See, you talking to a guy that's not the political. I think he would like Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick is about the closest that he would like. Because, you know, y'all got to remember, Pac had a little political in him and stuff like that. Y'all listen to some of Kendrick's songs, just a little on the political side. What you think, Rell?
I think he would like Kendrick Lamar. I
What
don't
other
think he
artists
would
do
like.
you think? I think that was 21.
I definitely think that Pac would have liked 50 back in his days. I think he would have liked 50 Cent. I don't see too many of these cats that Pac probably would even, listen to. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, the only one I could think of really. Drake, I like Drake. I think he's very talented, but what you
I
think?
think Pac might would have fucked with Drake, but I don't think he would have fucked. I don't think he never would have did a song with Trick Daddy.
He might like Lil Wayne back in the day. He would have did something with Lil
Yeah.
Wayne. Maybe Lil Wayne back in the day was spitting some stuff.
Yeah, he would have did. So I think he would have fucked with Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he might would have dissed. I think he might would have dissed C Murder back in the day.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this on one show before with C Murder stole one of Pac's songs, word for word.
Yes.
Word for
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah. Y'all, oh no, y'all didn't see that. I was in the Elite family. I'm about to say. I was surprised to say, how fat was your checks? At Bomb1st. Oh, he's talking to you, John.
I don't know what time frame he's talking
Fairness,
about.
John was making decent money for a website guy, but John was young then.
Mm-hmm.
You
No,
John
at the time,
what,
it was a
18?
good amount. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he was young at the time, so shit. You could have gave John $300 and said, "Come up here and get some T-shirts and some and I'll let you take a picture with
Sure.
with him." And he would be like, "Okay," because he was young.
Uh-huh.
But
Probably threw him a couple platinum albums.
yeah. John was,
Jeff,
he was 40 now, 40. What you 41, 42? So you was like,
Yeah, I'm 40
you
now.
was 18.
Yeah.
You 40 now?
Yeah, I'm 40
And that was
now.
20. Let's say 98.
98, I think I was
like
getting.
97,
I don't know if this is giving up too much info, but I started with Death Row at $1,500 a month, and then by the time of 2005, when it was over, I think I was at $2,500 a month. So it wasn't a lot, but at the time,
And he
it was,
wasn't coming in
it was
office,
good.
wasn't coming in. He was
Yeah.
just doing shit from his house
Yeah, I was
in
doing
Atlanta.
it all remotely.
In Atlanta, I never thought about that, John. But
Mhm.
you're not black, so you might be all right. He was a black dude from Atlanta. Suspect.
There you go.
$1,500 a month. That wasn't no money.
I know.
Well, back in, you talking to an 18-year-old kid
Yeah.
that's sitting at home doing a hot dog on
Well,
website.
yeah.
And I had no bills,
You're
so
right.
it was
Yeah.
literally just spending money. Like, I had no bills at the time.
And he had help. He ain't telling you he had really another partner
Yeah.
who was pimping him. He was pimping him, acting like he was doing all the work.
He would. I don't want to talk bad about him because I like him. But they caught on.
Okay.
Death Row caught on quick and they got rid of him.
It was always, we'll wait till John before we go. No, I need this shit uploaded now.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, I can do it when John gets home." They're like, "Why do we always have to do stuff when John gets home?" And so they put two and two together. But it's all right.
So John, do you even have one platinum album on your wall, or just one platinum plaque?
Thanks to Reggie, I can say no. Reggie didn't give me any plaques.
Why you blaming me?
But honestly, like, I wasn't
we
even
had
mad
did
about
them
the
before
plaques.
then. I think we had did these like, didn't we do this? Yeah, because I did it before Suge came home.
Yeah, you did some, but I didn't get one. But I got the chains, so that's all I cared about. I got the chains. I was more about that than...
The gang related now, because I would have had greater hits on there. So, yeah, we did this shit in probably 98.
And there were plenty of plaques upstairs that, you know, those ones that had the 4 albums that everybody, that radio stations got.
That's
But
what I'm looking at.
yeah, I would have never wanted those because they were named to other people. Like, I wouldn't want it if it didn't have my name on it, you know?
Yeah, we mainly gave them to people that did mom and pop stores.
Right. Radio stations and stuff, right?
Yeah, radio stations, stuff like that.
Man, you could have went in there and took that name and had your name engraved in that motherfucker.
That's what I told somebody. I don't auction these motherfuckers off. And they said, I don't want nothing with Right Way Protective Services on there.
Oh yes, I think I saw one on eBay.
Come and get these. I said, you can have these 2 motherfuckers hanging on my wall.
Yeah.
They said, oh, got your name on it.
Shit, all you gotta do is take it to the engraving shop and redo that plate, and then it'd be pop yours out and put the new one in with the logo, and it's all done.
Mm-hmm. The only hard part about it is their paperback. Go ahead, Rich.
Hip hop, I don't live in hip hop, but I don't live far from these, Val. But if you're trying to come and see me, you can look on my indictment papers, and my address is on there, so you can come and pop up on me.
The fuck you want to pop up on you for? That's suspect.
That's what we asking that shit. Reggie, do you live with these, Val? I don't think I'm running from them. Yeah. Anyway. Your pop usually throw some crazy shit at us. That's why I know it's a disc, because he usually ain't pro us.
Didn't JMX drive by your house supposedly, Reggie?
Yeah, JMX told me, I passed by your house. I rolled past your house one time. I said, yeah, well, you should have stopped by. Well, I'm sure it was about 4 or 5 niggas sitting in the garage waiting for my delivery. Oh, my God. Me and my mom, you know. Let's see, Mike White didn't want to answer. Let's see, what can you send us? They won't answer must be. Yeah, I guess so, Mike White. Let's see, Mike White. What did Mike White say? Mike White, they got some plaques on eBay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they sell it.
They got Napoleon's plaques on eBay and shit.
There's
all kinds of stuff on
no,
eBay.
Key, it was already answered. And obviously,
so they got them fucking. I seen a death row plaque. I think somebody wanted. They was asking what, $25,000 for it.
$25,000.
Yeah, no, it'll sit there forever.
Yeah.
It won't sell for that.
I would have sold it to him for $12,500.
Yeah.
Now, well, hold on. What's his name? Somebody had a Tupac All Eyes on Me plaque. It was an original plaque, and that motherfucker did sell. The guy got like about. He only asked for like, I think he got $10,000 for it. I thought that was a low asking for that plaque, and he got it. It was on eBay.
I don't even know. We ain't do no single plaques. So I don't even know how they got that. I don't know who did that.
Yeah,
he made that.
All I know.
And I'm telling you, we didn't do no single plaques. We didn't do no singles. None. I mean, single albums.
No lie, brother.
I remember seeing that.
That guy that probably owned the track shop in Del Rey probably made it because we didn't do no singles.
Yeah, and because it had the what's the name? They had the actual
RIA.
They had their logo. Yeah, it had the logo on it. So that
if you see it once, because see it twice, right? If you got a plaque shop,
yeah. Well, you 100% right. The guy from the plaque shop could have done that. You 100% right because it did sell. No lie, it was on eBay.
I have a info chain, and it's on the 3. Oh no, that's in the elite group.
Yeah,
but
it's in the elite group. Yes, sir. It's in the elite group. The picture of it.
But they too high, y'all, to make. Me and John was going to do it, and had some made. They wouldn't have been originals, but they would have been. Because John still have his as well, but they would have been too high to remake. It wasn't worth the headache, you know. So y'all just keep buying them off the internet. Somebody sell them. They all got scrapped up, man. I used to find them in, I used to do them and just do. Ron Winters used to send me. Man, I was so stupid back in like 2003, 2004. Mm-hmm. He used to send me like $1,500, $2,000 to go get them out of the pawn shop, and I'll mail them to him. So there should be a lot of them somewhere floating around in the UK. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alpha male flow. What type of shit is that? Reggie, what are you wearing now? Are you gay, man? What the hell?
You know who the fuck that is? I'm going to tell you who that is. That's that fag motherfucker name. That's the real killer. That's who it is. Yeah, that's who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
that's
all
that son of a bitch.
About 645.
Yeah, he over there sitting around in his little panties on the computer. Like, where's he going?
Shit like that. Damn.
Right.
We should get Randy Feldman on. Yeah. I don't feel like debating nobody else about this shit. It's TMX. Let's see, Pac, Kenneth McClain said Pac handwritten lyrics and letters are selling for $200 right now. Man, do y'all know I gave those to him? We was going through the boxes when I was telling y'all that they had them, was going through the box, and I just like, here y'all, I just gave them the ED and them, was like, here, they were like the ones working for the state. Had all the lyrics where they were where his songs was wrote out, because he had them in the box.
Yes. And
I just gave, man, how stupid ass.
Man, each one of those, not a lot, those types of lyrics and sheets are selling for $20,000-$30,000. That's for the sheet.
Well, he just said one sold for $200,000 right now.
I believe it. I believe it.
And all of those was just on some little yellow sheets, the tablets, and he had them in there, and he had them inside the box. See, that's what I try to tell y'all. Everybody be thinking you knew what things were worth back then. We didn't know what shit was worth back then. To even be doing that, we think that be plotting to kill somebody because thinking they're gonna die. Nobody knew what they're gonna be worth. Nobody. If I knew something like that was gonna be worth this type of money one day, you think I would have gave it to Edie and them?
No, I know one. They say back in the day, I don't know if it was at Death Row, but I know the studio he was in when he wrote Dear Mama, he wrote it, and he had it at the studio, and as he was spitting the verses, and as he got done, he teared out the book and threw it on the floor and or throw it in the trash, and they say people would literally go in the garbage can behind Pac and pick those papers up. And it was one guy that took those lyric sheets to Dear Mama that he wrote and sold that. I seen it in an auction, and I think it sold for close to like what, 30,000-40,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but how can you trust that? I wouldn't even trust that guy.
I know Red Rum's got a book of them from K&M.
They checked it. Yeah, they checked it out. No, they checked it. It was his handwriting. There was a handwriting analyst checked it. It was